Anyway, hello, chat. Hello. Before we go off on, we've already been on like 3 different tangents before. Like, that's yeah. Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you guys for tuning in and bearing with our technical difficulties and shenanigans. We were just talking about how Kiwi wants us all to start a band. So we're going to start the Monarch Plot band.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so out of character for me, but okay.
Yeah, but we're going to do it in character, though. So you have to, like, cosplay. And you have to, like, sound and act like your character on stage. So it's basically theater. But a musical. Okay. So it's a musical, literally.
Oh, I like it. I can show you the world.
Oh, get it, Bless.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. I can feel it.
So excited.
Anyways, chat, hello.
Hello.
We are on tangents right now. So here's the deal. I need everyone who's watching right now to do exclamation mark Discord in chat and go to that right now. Because there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Wait, if you guys didn't see, Discord is starting a new thing where you can stream specifically to your Discord channel to specific people. And I think it'd be really cool. Yes, they are making a streaming play. We can talk about it in more detail later. But it's interesting because now you can do true, like, role-based, and by role-based I mean supporters or whatever, private streaming to people in your community or with people in your community. So make sure you go to Discord. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet, but something interesting will probably happen. But they're starting to experiment with it. It's going live.
I'm going live over there. I'll be back in a minute.
Guys, we are officially all leaving Twitch. This is the announcement.
Goodbye.
Actually, I will be right back.
I took a
Kid is literally
contract with Discord. They're paying me in bacon bits.
Bacon
bits.
Okay.
Bacon bits. That's something that Elwood would probably be interested in. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish I got paid in gum.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so we're gonna. I should say this when Kit's back, but it's fine. He'll catch up. We're gonna do this episode. This is the 4th episode, by the way. If no one knows that, this is like this. It's the 4th streamed one, but how many have we done behind the scenes?
Canon one.
Okay, it's the 6th canon one. How many preparatory ones did we do? Like 3?
I want to forget about those. Oh man.
Yeah, I try to forget about those too.
4.
They were kind of a nightmare.
Those were.
But this is like the end of our 3rd month of doing this, which is kind of crazy because that's insane.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. That's been that long.
It's been a quarter of a year. We've already been doing this for a quarter of a year. Like, obviously, chat hasn't seen that yet, but like, I have the videos, guys. If you want to see like the super embarrassing stuff all of us did when we first started playing D&D, of which pretty much all of us are brand new, besides our DMs, obviously, and that's it. So, like, if you want to see those, you know what to do. But yeah, so this is our 4th episode live stream, which is cool. It's like a full month of doing this. And I guess we don't have to do this now, but before we start, this will be the last episode where we like have everyone introduce their characters. And we'll do that once more right before we get started, just for rehash for anyone else. And then after that, if you don't know, go watch the VODs because they're up.
Yeah. And they're on YouTube, correct?
They're on YouTube. They're on YouTube.
They are.
The Patreon, wink, wink, chat, chat, hashtag sellout, and all the other stuff. So, but yeah. So how's your week been, guys?
If you are part of the Patreon, in the Discord, there's a special chat just for you guys where you can put in questions that you want to ask Max and I, because we do a Q&A for you guys on Patreon. So you can head there and ask questions.
I have a question.
Really cool. Yeah.
Do they have to be serious questions?
God, I hate you.
You know what the first question was? Something about 100 ducks or a giant duck? I can't remember.
You know what to do,
would you
chat.
rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or a horse-sized duck? And yes, we will actually answer that.
Classic.
I might know who that was.
I actually don't know whose mod that is, but...
What was their name? Call them out. Who was it? What's their name?
HD?
Wait, no, it wasn't HD. It was Jaxie.
Jaxie's great.
Jaxie.
Jaxie's awesome. Never mind. If it was Glam, I was gonna ban him on the spot. He changed his name to Glam Dongos to support Team Dong, and I don't. Candlestick doesn't support that. I'm not about that.
Best
Can I join that team?
No, you're fired.
Oh.
Anyways, how's your week been, guys? What have you guys been up to? I've been gone, so what have y'all been up to?
You asking me? Or
And
chat?
any of you guys? No, you.
When you say y'all,
Yeah.
When I'm
Or-
talking to chat, I say chat.
Y'all?
When I'm talking to y'all, it is my southern. Just answer the question.
Us cowboys.
Why don't you
Come on,
scream that,
banjo.
Kiwi?
Cowboy, baby.
yeah, go dong, go, yeah.
All right, just
Yeah,
make
that's
fun
all
of me.
right.
It's fine. You know I can
Okay.
do terrible things to your face because I have control of all of this, right?
Me?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Funny
That's already
'cause
fucked up. Just go.
It's really funny because half of my family's in Texas and I'm in Texas, and then the other half of my family's in Massachusetts. So every time I go to Massachusetts, I don't know why, but apparently I have a pretty bad Texas accent whenever I get mad or like frustrated. My
Oh.
Texas
Ooh,
comes
damn.
out, and so they just keep making fun of me even more whenever I just get mad, and then I just get more mad, and then I just get more Texan, and yeah.
It's
Oh,
okay.
boy.
We
Yeah,
accept
that's
you.
my wife.
But I didn't. I don't know. Since nobody's gonna talk, I screwed up my hair. I
Ooh.
tried to make my hair pastel blue. The dye was 2 years expired.
Oh no.
I thought it was I had 2 tubes of the dye. One that I had bought like 5 years ago, and one that I had bought like a year ago. I threw out the year one and kept the 5 year because I didn't anyways. So ruined my hair, made it completely green, like light green, and I was just like, I just worked so hard to get this green out. So I put a dark blue over it, and for anyone from Kiwi's channel, they'll know what I'm talking about. I put Poseidon and then too much Transylvania,
Oh, you
and
fucked.
it just
I totally
Ruined it.
follow.
Yeah,
ruined
yeah,
it.
Too
And
much black in
so-
the blue, and it just made it too dark.
Yeah, the black is extremely pigmented. Like you just need like a little like a I don't know how else to describe it, but a squirt. Like you just need like one squirt of
A bead.
A
Transylvania.
pea. You need like a pea
size of
size.
Transylvania to make it darker. And I put in way too much because I was panicking. And then I had to, even though I had bleached my hair, I had to color lift my hair and then ruin it was just bad. But now I'm at this beautiful, like parts of it are light blue, parts of it are dark blue, and I'm just like, okay. And I chopped off this part and gave myself bangs because I was just so fed up. So this week has just been a week of hair.
Hair.
Complex alchemy. That's what it is. Yeah. it is.
Yeah, basically.
That's exactly what it is.
Fair. Okay.
Basically.
All right. All right.
My mom
Um,
basically
We're gonna be
ginger
doing
hair
that.
became beautiful in one try.
I know.
You're
always beautiful.
I just color remove his hair, stick more dye on it, no problem. Has no problems with his hair.
Easy.
Anyone else do anything exciting over the past since we last did this? I mean, Kiwi's been
I
gone
mean,
for 2 weeks, so
Yeah, mine.
wanna update everyone?
Weird. So I was gone because I got my tongue split in half because normal people do that all the time. And then I also got the conch in my ear, a 0 gauge punch through it. So I've been healing a bunch of mods, and it's been a little bit rough, but over the past couple days I've been learning how to talk again. So it's a little bit difficult, but if I have a lisp, that's why. It's because I got my tongue split, but I sound somewhat normal now.
if I pull
I
you up
think-
on screen real big, will you show us?
Okay. And
Shadow
well, like
class.
some people think it's really like weird, so if
Okay,
you don't want to look
well,
at it, just don't look.
Cover your eyes, small, weak children. All right, show us.
Never look.
I want to see this. That's
so
so
cool.
dope.
I love
Oh,
it.
Tongues are weird, dude. Like, they're so strange.
whoa.
Kiwi, I love it. I love it. That's dope. I mean, I would never do it, but props to you.
Yeah, it was rough, but
Can you describe?
it's good now.
Maybe you
Huh.
don't want to recant this. Is that the word? Maybe it was a pain scale.
The pain scale. I've done a lot of body modifications, but for this
Okay.
one, I went home and I cried. I
Oh.
sobbed and I was drooling and bleeding everywhere for about 2 days. I would put it like at
Okay.
8 out of 10 for sure. Yeah.
And you
It's not
couldn't eat
fun.
solid foods, right?
I had liquids for 5 days and I lost like 10 pounds. So it was kind of rough. And I couldn't walk around anywhere because if I even if I went downstairs, my tongue would start bleeding. So I would have to stay like in bed, like doing nothing. So it was
Sounds
really
miserable.
rough. Yeah, I was. But it was only 5 days and I got my sutures out and now I'm good. I'm good now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the
Make sure
ultimate
it-
question. Are you happy with it so far?
Yes. Very happy.
That's what
Very
matters.
happy.
Good.
That's
Cool.
what matters.
I mean, I think it's dope. I would never do it again, but
Again?
power to you, dude.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Oh yeah.
No,
As long
sorry.
as
It's
split.
one tongue. But no, I would never do that. Again.
I
we're-
can't, yeah.
Anyway.
I can't move them in different directions yet. Well, no. That takes practice.
That's weird. Anyway, Bless or Kit or Max, what have you guys been doing?
Dude, last week was a blur. I don't.
Internet.
Same.
I don't
Internet.
remember being
Internet.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think of anything cool? Like, there's been some crazy stuff. I think I had the first. I think most people know, but most of what I do is call scammers. And the other day, we made this fake. We make silly plugins and code a lot of stuff. So we made a plugin for Google Chrome that makes it when you're in the Google Play Store in your browser. If you click redeem and type in a 20-digit alphanumeric like string, and as if you were redeeming a Google Play card, it just says congrats, $500 was added to your account or whatever. Like it looks like the real thing. And after 5 hours, I was supposed to
Oh.
give a scammer a bunch of money, and I did that, and then he threw his headset and hung up, and it was
I was watching that stream.
I think I saw
Made me
that clip.
Oh,
I saw that.
Yeah, I
clip.
saw that clip. Oh my god.
Nice.
it was definitely
Freaking
That's
funny.
awesome.
very smiley, very good moment there.
That's awesome.
Everyone's getting like super pixely for me. Is that just me?
Yeah, everyone's pixelated.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fix that. Chat, don't panic. Nothing's happening.
People.
Panic.
I-
Panic.
No panics, chat. It's better.
Interesting.
All right, relax. Relax. Okay.
Hey, that Panic Basket was Max, so just saying.
Oh, no,
Max, you're
just
banned.
right under the bus.
Okay, cool. So lots of internet stuff. Kiwi got her tongue split. Alex and Max did hair things. Is that about right?
Mhm.
Here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that about wraps it up.
What did you do,
Sick.
Slug? Go to San Diego and have a bunch of fun?
Like a nerd.
Weirdo.
Dude, you had fun.
Yeah.
Ew.
I was in San Diego and it was, yeah, you could say it was fun if you don't like sleeping. That's cool.
My god.
And I've been traveling for 24 hours over the past few days, so that's cool too. So like, it depends on your version of fun.
Yeah.
Not for me though. But yeah, it's been alright.
How- On a scale of 1 to crap, how delayed was your flight?
Oh, yo, dude, I had to get up at 3 a.m. this morning. I had a flight so the flight left at 6 a.m. We taxied on the runway for an hour and a half and couldn't leave till 7:30. And I would have missed, it's crazy because I would have missed my second flight to get here in time to do the show. But that flight also got delayed by a couple hours.
Oh.
And that's when I texted you or DM'd you guys and I was like, so like this is a cursed day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it, but we made it.
Oof.
But yeah, lots of shenanigans.
Good.
Airports and
Is
stuff.
your doggo happy to have you back?
Oh, you should have seen her. I mean, you have dogs, you know. Like she went wild. So it's nice to be loved for once, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I get you.
I know. I actually have my dog here today. Normally he's not here, but my mom's out of town, so I have him here, and it's really nice. Every time you walk by, they're like, "Hello, hello, hello." It's just wonderful.
I agree. Dogs
So
are better than
cute.
cats. I'm glad that's settled. So.
Yep.
No.
Whatever.
Nope.
What's the thing like? If you die, like a couple days later, your cat will eat you, and
Oh,
dogs
yeah,
will just
that
sit there and
shit.
like starve to
Yes.
Not like if you just die in general. Like if you die in your house and no one finds the body and your cat comes up.
death. Yeah,
or
you
sorry,
gotta
yeah,
start
that.
decaying a little bit.
Not like
I
you
don't
die
wanna-
and your cat's like bust out of the bush and like eat your body or anything.
God. I'm gonna start
Confirmed
flaming her in
Candlestick
chat.
is a cat.
Yeah, Candlestick is the embodiment
Candlestick is
of
a cat person.
What? No!
Candlestick is a cat.
Oh
Candlestick.
my
you
god, he is a
serious?
cat. What?
You
Y'all are giving a
collect
bad
things.
name to cats.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
collect
you
stuff
collect
and like
things.
bring them to your friends. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a cat.
You're like a Mithra from Final Fantasy 11.
Oh my
I'm,
God.
I'm upset is what I am. I don't want to hear
You're
that.
at least sort of like a cat.
Anyway, let's move on from this topic. So, Candlestick hates all animals, and people. But okay, we should do the show.
Oh yeah, that right.
Also, Discord's doing like really weird pixelated stuff, so I'm just gonna let it run its course. I may just like pop in and out to fix it if I need to, but Discord being Discord sometimes. So
You never asked what I did this week.
yeah, wait,
You
did
said
we
you
not?
did internet
I mean, he
stuff.
did say
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah,
No,
I did.
Kitboga said internet stuff.
And you said me too, right?
Bless. How was your weekend? How you doing, man?
Oh, thank you. Well, I made a lot of headway in my Elwood fan fiction. It's
Oh yeah.
it's Elwood X Blade.
What? What?
Manga.
Okay.
Elwood crossing the
Not for a
blade.
soft
Psycho
audience.
Everyone's head like cocked to the side for a second, like I'm sorry.
Like
what?
we all gotta go.
Oh well, that's scary.
I'll read it. I'll support you.
It'll be on the Patreon in a couple weeks.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna buy
So
that.
excited.
I gotta go cancel something.
Tier
Excuse me while I leave
69
the show.
only.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Okay. Well, I hope that works out.
Someone asked a really good question. Paul Flart says, Blessious, do you need to use the restroom before we get started?
Probably.
I'm sorry. I'm
He's
just,
getting bullied. That's like the second time you
No!
went to this bathroom. Joe.
it was a little rude. I'm sorry.
Getting bullied.
But you said
Go
yes
get
in
your
chat.
green tea,
Wait,
kid.
he said yes. You said yes.
God.
You lied to me.
This is so disrespectful.
Are we recapping? Is someone recapping?
Yeah,
Am
we
I
should.
recapping?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
kiss
sorry.
me.
Last
recap.
time.
2
on
seconds. 2 seconds.
the-
Hang
Last
on.
time on Wii.
In the third person as the royal we.
Oh
A
hell
royal
yeah.
Wii.
The royal. I love that that's become a thing. That needs to go. Well, I don't know if "we" on a
We.
T-shirt would be cool, but it should be a meme at the very least.
In Comic
Wee!
Sans font.
We.
Oh, what's that
Okay.
shirt? You know, it's
Wii.
Wii.
But it has to have the
Alright.
whole party on it, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, we should spell Wii funny, like with 2 eyes.
Ew, stop. We're gonna get.
That's a
We're gonna get
thing
in trouble, dude.
already.
What do you mean?
a
It's
good
a
joke.
trouble.
That was a funny joke. I just got it. That's good. That's clever.
Stop.
Get in trouble.
Solid.
Wow.
Joke. I didn't get it.
Ah, bless.
Because we with 2 eyes.
2
would be-
consoles ago from Nintendo.
Yeah. Wow. Good one.
All right, do you guys want me to read the recap?
Hey,
Yeah, can I have a
uh,
recap?
Alex,
Yeah, love
recap the last episode
Okay.
for us.
As the party leaves the bar and follows who they believe to be Nissa, they arrive at what appears to be an outhouse before a sequence of actions is taken and the floor opens to reveal a secret door into the sewers. As they follow downward and finally begin to enter a conversation with Nissa, she asks to be referred to as Slink. She goes on to tell them very little is definitively known of the group behind the attacks, and they are given the few leads that are available. The identity of a young man within the organization, Oswald, and a shipment of jewelry and an older woman have both gone missing. Slink offers to learn what she can from the runes from the attackers and asks the group to reconvene with her in a quad. As the group and Slink exits, Elwood manages to take notice of how to open the secret door. Without much to go off of, our band of adventurers decides to pursue the details from Dong, making a visit to the house of the Kenkus they had witnessed when first entering the city. They meet an elderly Kenku, Twigsnap, and get a promise of information from Dong in exchange for drinks. Otis, at the request of Candlestick, convinces Twigsnap to allow the group to borrow 3 of these holy symbols of Celoset that the Kenku have been seen wearing, before proceeding onward to the bar with Dong. Speaking with Dong, the party learns that Oswald is the son of a couple who's previously operated a farm, but has since lost the farm and began working at the docks. They are also given the information that generally he is seen leaving the town near dusk, by a nearby ranch owned by Vincent Tiller. With the information they have acquired, the group debates what course of action to pursue before settling on feigning the sacrifice of Mizar to try to convince Oswald to allow them into the cult. The party proceeds to begin setting up ahead of where they know Oswald will be, scorching the ground, laying candles around, and creating the illusion of the ritual sacrifice to hope to deceive their way into being accepted as a member of the cult.
Cool.
Easy clap.
Yeah. I think the most fun and interesting part of that, I don't know if I should say this because it's kind of extra content, but I think we talked about it on stream, is that none of this was what any of you guys planned. So the whole joining the cult thing is very, I don't think any of us know what's going to happen here.
I was shocked when you guys actually said that you had like a million things planned, but like, hey, let's join it.
Let's do it.
I don't
My
even know if we
favorite
thought
is-
that through, but we're doing it.
My favorite is the clip of us whenever you first say, let's join a cult, because I just like, oh my god, and Max just like, oh no. It's really funny.
Yeah, it looks like I'm reading something or like, analyzing something, but I know where I'm looking on my desk and there's just nothing there. I'm just kind of like blankly staring, like
Looking
how do
into
I
the
do
void.
this correctly.
Definitely.
Yes.
So, we stopped you so that you could do this on stream. You guys wanted to talk a little bit in character about like planning ahead, right?
Before we do that,
Yes.
let's do our very last, this will be the last time you have to do it, intro
Oh,
of your
yeah.
character, real quick.
Oh yeah.
This will be the last time you get to describe your character, all right? You're never going to get to talk
Yeah,
about him
baby.
again. Okay? Kiwi, go first.
I knew it. You fucking
I love it.
wonderful.
Welcome to the Disney Channel.
I hate you so much. So my name's Kiwi, and I'm playing Mazara. She is a half orc with grayish skin that is slight green undertones. She is 6'10", very, very strong. You can usually find her drinking, being nervous, dealing very badly with stressful situations, or carrying her teammates. Also, she holds a battle axe that is very, very large, and she doesn't really think twice when fighting. And I think that's everything. I don't want to say too much backstory because that's still a little bit of a secret, but
Yeah.
to that later.
No, it's good. Let's do Bless next because he seems distracted. Hey, Bless, your turn.
Hello.
Oh.
I was not distracted.
Oh
I was
my
just
God.
trying to get a puppy because I wanted to show you the size of Elwood. It's about the size of this puppy. So
It's a
hi.
baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is Zelda. Hello, Zelda. She's a cocker spaniel. She's a rescue. But no, I did want to do a size comparison because imagine Elwood just being in your arms. She's like, but I want to go over and drink some booze. But no, I play.
Cries and talks about his mom.
So my name is Blessious. I play the gnome Elwood. He is a fighter. He initially was very roguish, but he has a little hit points on him, and he also, I don't think a lot of people know this, but has access to magical spells and sly, cunning ones, if I might add.
Ooh.
He likes to drink. He's sneaky, and he will never pay a bar tab, but somehow it will be paid. And also, he will, if he does not have booze, he will cry over his dead parents. It's like that scene in Batman vs Superman. Why'd you say Martha? And then it's just crying.
Oh.
Was that your inspiration?
I hate that movie.
Oh, well. Okay. Well,
She okay.
anyway, moving on. Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Hey. My name's I'm Otis, and I would say that I look dapper, but in reality, I have male pattern balding, very much so. Like just a little bit of hair here.
The halo.
What?
The halo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
halo. And I thought you were like I was making fun of you, like, hey, but you got hair. What are you talking? Just a lanky, skinny, middle to late aged wizard who feels like he has to solve every puzzle, even when puzzles don't exist. I would say is a good. Yeah, kind of gets fixated on things, tinkering, learning, loving. No, I'm just kidding. Okay,
Okay.
go to the
Good
next.
trait. Cool. Yeah, so even though we've done this for 3 months now, I still don't have a card on screen for myself, so we're just gonna have everyone on screen real
Good.
quick.
You like
any-
zoom into it, like super zoom.
Yeah.
My bad.
Enhance.
It's fine. I'll do it eventually. You guys don't care about me. Candlestick is a neutral evil goblin death cleric. And my favorite way of describing him is kind of like a mixture from Floki from Vikings and Dobby from Harry Potter. And that's about it. He's a very simple character. You'll probably hate him, but I love him. So that's all that matters. And chat. This is actually a really important question. The rest of the cast says that I'm gonna regret this. That says that Candlestick is like a
What?
cat. Agree or disagree? 1 in chat if Candlestick is like a cat. 2
What
if you think
child?
he's not cat-like.
Candlestick is a
Are you
cat.
gonna say a child? Like a child.
Oh, no.
Okay, I was like, what?
It's like if a cat was a goblin was embodied by a cat. I
Yeah.
guess.
The
1000.
previous life
Do
was
you
a
see
cat.
this, Slaw?
Yeah.
Do you see this?
I do.
That's a
What
cat,
kind of
yeah.
monster are you, Sloan?
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, so you agree that
No.
cats are monsters? So.
Oh yeah. For
No.
sure.
Okay, well, that's all that matters for me, really. Chat,
Oh, yeah.
cats are monsters, but anyways.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
well,
I just want to
apparently-
ask because fun fact, you can guess this, Chad, but 2 out of the people here were in metal bands, and I just want to say, if we started a group, could it be Goblin Neutral Evil Death Cleric? Like that's the band name.
Band name. Mm.
That's a metal
God.
band name, dude. That's
There's a really fantastic meme out there of just like this list of like just local metal bands playing, and they all have the most ridiculous name. The only one I remember is Betty White Titfuck.
anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of metal bands.
I love how half of us are like, oh my god, and the other half are like dying. So
Oh my god, I was drinking during that. Jesus Christ.
I'm scared to ever tell a joke again while someone has liquid even like near their mouth after Alex threw up while she was drinking because I made her laugh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was gross.
Side
She
note.
tried to puke on me though. That was awful.
Oh,
We
hell
got
yeah. that's-
super sidetracked. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh no, I'm gonna make it even worse. Apparently, goblin metal is a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's a legit genre. I think there's like 2 bands that
There-
actually do goblin metal.
Can you name
There
one
is
really
an
quick? for me?
amazing
Uh,
band
is it
called
Necronomicon?
Necrogoblicon.
Necrogoblicon?
Necrogoblicon,
There
and
it
they
is.
are really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
can we
dressed
just
up as a
can we pull up a
goblin.
video on stream?
I don't have the scenes for it. Otherwise, I would. Yeah, Necrogoblicon.
Is there like gnome death metal?
You want to make
There's
it if it's
dwarf
not?
metal.
I pushed my
So, can you-
fingers into
Oh my god.
Bless, listen to me. This is so important.
ew.
I need you to actually write a song as Elwood. I will play the guitar for it. We will release this on the Patreon. It will slay, dude. Everyone will love it. I need this so bad.
Everyone will.
Everyone. And if you don't, Candlestick will come after you. Your call. Love it or don't. Live or die.
Why wasn't Elwood a bard? I would love to hear that music all the time.
maybe in his next
Bard is
life.
actually a very, very challenging class.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well.
that's why none of us picked it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not that
Yeah.
smart.
I'd say the
Oh,
most
dear.
challenging class is Bard, and then Monk and Rogue are tied for second place.
Wow.
Those 3 are just like really hard classes. They have a lot of stuff.
I
I
wanted
want
to be a rogue and
Kenku
no one let
bard.
me.
A
Oh my
Kenku
God.
bard. Bro, that's
Yeah,
like
man.
One of the songs you could sing, you just have to twist like twinkle, twinkle. You just like keep twitching.
Oh.
Well, no, the
That's
fun
some
thing is that
crazy RP.
Kenku,
Little star.
you know, you could be a Kenku and you could sing and your singing would be violins or an orchestra or
You could actually just
something
play
like
music
that.
from a soundboard.
Yeah.
Like, Mission
Yeah.
Oh my
See,
God.
I just thought of like the
Dun,
Barack
dun, dun,
Obama
dun,
singing like,
dun,
well, the
dun,
years
dun.
start coming and they don't stop coming.
God.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
gosh.
right.
Just me music.
If I ever make a Kinku, his name's gonna be the John Cena song. That theme music. That would be his name.
Ah.
Good luck pronouncing that.
And his name
Ba
is-
ba da ba. Oh no,
Oh my
we're so
God.
sidetracked and it's terrible and
I don't
great.
know if we're ever gonna be able to play this game.
Okay,
Dive in.
Sacrifice.
So sacrificing Mizara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is the plan
Alright.
with this?
Yeah.
What is your intention? What is y'all's goal?
We're going inside. That's about it.
Yeah,
Right?
we're trying to get on the inside of the cult.
That's basically all we've got.
Yeah, so y'all are hidden from the road and kind of out of view of the farm so they can't see you. Do you have a plan on how to even get them over there?
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna use Ortiz and I were gonna use a minor illusion, correct?
I think we may be doing that when we sacrifice Mazara,
Oh yeah.
and the plan was to have like one of us, or no, we were gonna set it up, and then we were all gonna be like walking down the path, waiting, like maybe hiding, and then when we see him, we start walking down the path and chanting some weird, like maybe we're holding our hands and chanting like we're gonna go to this sacrifice. What was the Monty
okay.
Python and the Holy Grail thing where they like?
Oh.
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
a
the
D&D
books.
campaign until someone references Monty Python, so thank you.
That's what I was imagining, basically. And then hope that he notices us and asks what's going on. If he doesn't ask, we'll have
Just
to
pull him
make
over.
ask.
Yeah.
Bring him.
well,
Hey, ask us what's
You
going
getting
on.
on shop the fun?
I mean, that's actually a really good point. I don't know how we're actually going to convince them to come. I don't know. All we've heard about Oliver is that he's very cocky and arrogant, and like he likes to rattle off about how he's a part of the cult of Ocelot. So I'm sure we can just like talk. Like if we see him or can engage him somehow, right, with a message or whatever it may be, like just talk about, hey, we're gonna do cool stuff for Ocelot, right?
For
Yeah, I think
chat's
we can-
reference, Oliver is Oswald.
No, it's all
Candlestick-
Oliver.
No
That's
one's
He's
ever
staying.
gonna get an NPC name right because they're just gonna hear like Oswald, Oliver, like Ozzy, like
you don't understand.
Ozzy.
I am dyslexic and I can't keep it straight. I can't keep it straight.
Yo,
and I
I-
made the character.
You don't
I'm
understand.
confused about that actually.
When you told me
It's
you were
Candlestick.
dyslexic, I literally made the decision right then and there that I was going to misname everybody. You did that to yourself. Sorry. You shouldn't have told me. You shouldn't have told me that. I'm gonna make you.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep you guys on your toes too.
Okay.
No, you.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
so you have a burnt circle. I believe you set down a couple candles, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually exactly where we ended. Was Candlestick was laying candles around, and I think
And I think I picked up the scroll to cast the thing on Mazara, and I was just gonna like kind of jest with her because she was nervous. I was just saying
Yeah.
like sticks and stones may break my bones, but no, you're dead or something. And she was like, no, wait.
Yeah. Too nervous to do this. I can't.
I think that's. Yeah.
Okay. So it's
I don't know.
still
Do you want
about
to pick up somewhere around there? Do you
Yeah.
literally want to dive in, and I'll just say sticks and
Just
stones?
dive in.
may
Just
break
Yeah.
my
let's
bones."
freaking go.
we'll have to. It's just gonna be straight into hardcore RP.
All right, we're in a field off the road in front of the city. There's a burnt circle still smoldering, candles, maybe some worms that have been dug up by Candlestick.
Definitely
Mazara.
worms. Yes.
Isn't there a squirrel pretending to be dead over top
There's
of
a
him?
squirrel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Elwood
Yes.
squirrel.
No, I don't think that squirrel's pretending to be. Is it pretending to be dead?
Well,
That's what
he
he
wouldn't
asked
let
him
us
to
kill
do.
Yeah.
Okay.
He asked him to lay.
Could you pretty please?
Yeah, a squirrel that's pretending to be dead. And all right, Mazara, here we go, honey. Sticks and stones.
No, no,
may
no, no,
break
no, no,
my
no, no,
bones.
wait, no, wait. I have so many
What?
questions. Wait, okay.
What?
What? Are you guys gonna be safe when I'm down?
Yes.
Safe
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
for sure.
No.
Can't.
Maybe.
Mate,
I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay, either do I. So I guess we should just get started. But first, I'm a little bit scared. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. You're not really gonna feel it. You've done this before, remember? We went through a cave.
Yeah, but everyone was down.
Okay, you feel like you're gonna be alone. We are leaving you for a while.
What?
We are leaving you. You know that?
What?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna put you here, lay you down, cast a spell, and then we gotta go over to the road and pretend to be a bunch of cult people. So
No,
Okay, well,
no.
A really bad bedtime story, but
well, someone can stay. One
It's-
person could.
Do you want me to
Someone,
re-
yeah, someone should stay.
I'll stay.
Okay, perfect. You and the squirrel can stay.
Oh, Denzel.
Forgot his name.
Oh, the
Okay.
Denzel Squirrelington?
If you want a story, once upon a time, there was a. What are you again? An orc, a half orc, a beautiful half orc who died, and then her friends got to be in a cult. The end.
That's a fun story.
okay.
Tell it again.
Oh,
Could you add this squirrel into that story at all?
Okay.
Okay, you know what? No, it's okay, yeah. No, just put me under.
The sun is
It's
going
fine.
down.
Yep.
Are we
Just
waiting all
put me
day
out.
for this or what?
Put me out.
Okay. I don't actually know
right.
what the scroll says, but I would be pulling out. What's the scroll called? Like
Feign
scroll
death.
of feign
I
death.
believe it's Feign death. Yeah, Feign death.
And Otis would recite the words with. I don't know exactly what it would sound like or what it would be like. I was just joking with the sticks and stones may break your bones, but now you're dead thing. So, and I believe as long as Mazzara is willing,
Mhm.
then she would look and maybe even smell dead up to a certain
no
amount of
smell
hours.
unless Candlestick has something
Oh yeah,
up its
she'll
sleeve.
smell dead.
You
Don't
better
worry.
keep- Hey, what?
Okay.
Whoa.
So that's metagaming, bro.
I don't know this. I don't know this. I
Yeah.
don't know this.
It's too late.
God
He's already
damn it.
doing the spell. You can't do anything.
All right. So as long as you're willing,
Yeah. Let's
you
do
are
it.
now dead, and I believe the scroll fizzles out or disappears. Or the writing disappears.
Yeah, the words come off of the scroll, so now it's basically just a blank, rolled up parchment.
Okay.
So
Did it
No,
work?
no. Listen,
Kicker.
listen. I need you to go with Boti to the road to find Oliver. I will stay with Misa.
Who? Me? You want me to go on the road?
Yes, with Boti.
I just want to make it clear to Kiwi, you can still hear and you can still
Oh, yeah.
feel. You just
Yeah.
can't. Everything
I know.
else
I know.
Can she
yeah, I
smell?
know.
No, she can't smell.
Good.
So, for example, if we kicked you, you would feel it, but you wouldn't
Yes.
react to it.
And boy, when I wake up, oh man. Come at me.
Well, we need to at least. I mean, okay, she'll be good as dead for a while. So, you're coming with me, dwarf? I mean, whatever you
no,
are.
come on. It's been like how many days? Come on. No, yeah. I got
Okay.
this thing I want to change. It's really spooky.
Okay, what are we gonna say? That's a good thing.
Eh,
What are we gonna say?
well, you know what gnomes are scared of, right?
I don't.
Orcs.
I'd probably look at Mazzara for a second. Oh, really?
Yeah. So let's just chant, kill an orc, kill an orc.
I mean,
No, that's not.
no, it has to
no.
be like. Maybe we make up a bunch of words or.
Azulat doesn't care about the orcs or races. Just death.
Well, neither do
Chaos.
I. But
Yeah, it's okay. Would any of us know? Maybe Candlestick. Would any of us have any idea what a worshiper of Azalat would say? Like, just even if we just piece together random words, that they would say. Would any of us
So-
know that?
y'all have
Yes.
already actually made a religion check to try and figure out things about the cult of Azalat. I believe
Yeah.
it was a 7 that was rolled. So
we don't know much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all don't know much about the cult of Azalat.
Wait, I have a
Okay.
question. Is there a way for me to ask the squirrel if he has seen anything weird going on with cults?
I mean, you could ask him, but I don't think he can convey anything. I think speak with small beasts is one way, so you can talk to it, but it can't talk to you.
Good
And
question.
squirrels would not be intelligent enough to be able to like use their finger to like write out an answer.
But it could squeak back. Like I could be like,
I believe there's actually a druid spell that would get what you want.
I will find that spell one day.
Funny. Well, even if we, okay, what if we just, recite some magical words or talk about death or
Yeah, I like that death. I mean, we could just be
or
like,
something like the smoke is rising in the east or something weird like that.
ooh, that could be like code for something too in their like lingo.
Wait, it's code.
No, it's not code. No. Look, I will handle it. You two just go
Okay.
get Oliver.
What are we gonna say? Oh, sorry. Just to be clear, Candlestick. I figured Elwood and I would be walking down the road and kind of bump into him, and we'd be chanting something, and like, and you want to come? You want to come to our cult sacrifice, buddy? That kind of thing.
I got this. The squirrel will be in my hands. It'll look dead, and we'll be like, we just sacrificed this squirrel. We're gonna sacrifice a Bing,
An orc.
Mm.
Yes.
an orc.
Can't
Is it
I
gonna
reach
work?
into my pack and I hand a candle to Otis.
You should take this and light it.
Okay. I would
Azeroth
probably
is the
assume
goddess
that
of
I could use
fire.
something like prestidigitation or fire, something to light
I
the
believe
candle.
that's-
Also, hide the symbol, the Sallow Set symbol.
Oh.
Hide it.
The necklace thing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Was it Mizara that had it, or was it Elwood?
There are 3 of them.
There
Yeah.
are 3. I believe you had me keep one.
I believe you had me keep one.
Oh wait, no, I definitely kept one too. So Mizara doesn't
Yeah.
have one.
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
That's good to know. Okay. Okay.
Well, worst comes to worst, when we're chanting, here's the reason why we need to be chanting. I think I told you this last, I don't know, last time we were in town. I came across some writings, and I was able to figure out this concept for a spell I've been working on that I believe would allow me to kind of feed some thoughts into someone's mind and
Oh.
maybe not force them to do something, but pretty close. So if we're chanting and humming, and for some reason we can't convince him to come with us, I could probably cast this spell without him being too nervous about it, would be my hope, because we were already chanting and basically really heavily persuade that he come with us, if you're catching what I'm saying.
Oh, I totally get what you're putting down.
Okay, good. So
It
we'll
won't be
chant.
necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Either
we'll take the
he
candle.
comes or we torture him.
I want to waterboard
And
him.
I want his fingers.
Okay, we'll make it work. I would probably just start walking away with the candle lit and
Hey, wait up!
All right. So the spell took an hour to cast. Actually, Feign Death takes a little while. So
oh wow.
about
Okay.
7 o'clock, 7:30. So y'all have still about half an hour roughly before you believe Oswald is to come around.
Do we have anything nearby or anything on us that will make us not look like? Because you've got like armor on, Elwood. I've got my robes.
Yeah, but Elwood's in like dark leather. Come on, man. He might be into that.
I know, but we probably look like, I don't know, at least adventurers.
Well,
or
Elwood has a
people
hood.
that-
He does have a hood.
Okay.
I'll put the hood on.
Can either of you disguise yourself?
Yes, I do. I can. And you?
Okay, I can too. So we could potentially
No.
just both pick a similar like disguise
Oh.
self, so we look like we're
Oh,
both wearing robes. Or wait, how much can you do? Make yourself including your clothing. I'll just click it
I
so
just
people
clicked it
can
too.
see.
Thank you for
I clicked
putting
it
that
for
in
you.
chat. I'll pull that up.
Wait, where did it go? Oh, here it is. You can seem 1 foot shorter. So I could be a foot shorter. You could be a short taller.
A short
so
taller.
it looks similar in height, a little bit
Yeah.
closer.
Like Mario and Luigi.
Including your clothing, weapons are. So DMs, are we? I've never used this before. So are we able to just kind of look like we're wearing whatever, like red robes? Like
yeah, you,
really
you can make
baggy?
yourself look like any other humanoid dressed any other way you'd like, as long as it is within the parameters of, the like 1 foot shorter or taller. And also just know that any
Okay.
sort of physical or interaction automatically reveals it's an illusion.
Right, like if they touch the robes, it would. Yeah.
Or if they go to even like clasp you on the shoulder, or shake your hand, unless you have gangly long or oddly short arms for the height that you change yourself to, the handshake would even look off.
And it's just how the character would normally speak too, right?
It does not change your voice, so
You change it for yourself.
yeah.
Oh, we would just have to. Oh, I'm changing my voice.
I like the sacrifice.
All right, well
if
then.
you do change your voice, it's actually, just so you know, you do have to roll a performance to see whether or not it's passable.
Okay, cool.
Saw it.
Why don't we both use disguise self and do something like? I'm imagining, what was that movie? The Village, I think it was, or
Oh,
What's-
wait, the village.
like the red hood and. I don't know if it was
the
the
village people.
The
yeah,
witch?
like
The
the
village.
cowboy. and
Witch
then,
with
like-
V's.
No, the village is where they had that separate town and everything from actual society and all that shit. That one.
Yeah, like a red, really baggy monk robes kind of thing, like really baggy
A
with
cloak?
a hood, and maybe we gather some like sticks and things around us and kind of just fashion some weird sort of jewelry or necklace or something weird.
I like that.
Just
I like
go
that.
for it.
What about bloody hands?
Yes.
Kill the squirrel.
No.
So if you give yourself the illusion of a cloak and then try to put jewelry,
Oh,
it'll actually just kind of like look like a glitch, like video game with like it just goes kind of right through it.
no jewelry, just the bloody hands. We can pretend we have blood on our hands with this or no?
Yeah.
Very scary.
Let's do that. I suppose that doesn't take too long. It lasts an hour, so we're getting close to when he's gonna leave. At this point, right?
From what you've been told, yeah, it's roughly like half an hour from now.
I just realized that he might not even end.
Yeah, this could all be for naught.
Now is the time we figure out if the DMs hate us. No, we know. All right, so I'm down to like do the disguise self and walk over there.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know if there's anything else we need to prepare. So
It's almost time. You should go. You should go.
All right. Let me
Okay.
do my stretching real quick. I'm
okay,
getting a
red
foot
robe.
taller. Okay.
Red rober, engulf me. Just kidding.
What?
It's canon now that
You need to
all of
commit to
Odin's
those. They're
magic
so
is just
good.
nursery rhymes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do we have to?
Okay.
I guess I'm expending a spell slot to do that. So
Yeah,
Make
so
a
mark
note
our
of that.
spell slots. And
Okay.
also, are you guys going to try and change your voices, or?
I will change my voice.
I also will.
Okay, so in that case, I am going to need performance rolls from the both of you to see how
Okay.
passable your new voice is.
Are we? Why are we changing our voices? Just because we are
I don't
thinking
think this
he's
is
gonna
too
recognize us?
intimidating.
I could see either one of us. Yeah, just doing it because we think we have to, even if it's not
Yeah.
Yeah,
important.
Elwood has to. Come on.
Oh,
That's passing.
That's
Yeah.
one above average.
That is average.
okay.
Yeah, I'm good with these stats.
Good thing we don't need to do this.
That's true. That's true. Let's
Wait,
use the bad rules
Will
now.
it come across with average performance? Is it gonna come across like we're faking it, or is it just gonna?
So with something like meeting a new person, they're not going to go into that scenario thinking that you're faking your voice. So they won't be actively rolling insight.
Yeah.
It's whatever their passive insight is, which is 10 plus their modifier. So the average modifier, if you have an average wisdom of 10, is going to be 10. So they would then, it just becomes very clear, like if I were to try and talk to everyone like this the first time I met them, it'd probably be pretty clear I'm trying to fake that voice.
Okay. All right, let's do it. So I
Go,
would
go, go, go.
probably be looking
right.
for any, if there's like a rock or anything kind of right off the path where we could look to see if he's coming, and then if we notice him, I imagine that we would like kind of shuffle over to the road and start like chanting or walking or doing something weird. So
Yep,
right now I envision us kind of twiddling our thumbs waiting.
When is
So,
he gonna come?
I'm
I
assuming
don't know.
Blessious, Elwood is going to want to help try and find a good spot to stake out. So one of y'all can roll survival at advantage.
Mine is not very good. So if yours is, go for it.
Yo, is it
otherwise-
better? Is it in the negatives or positives?
2 is mine.
Oh, you do it.
Okay.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, so you find a pretty good, a decent-sized rock. Not big enough for the entire sacrifice, but big enough just to hide 2 people.
And a gnome.
Yeah.
I think we already found one that hid the sacrifice over in another spot, right?
Yeah, like in a
Right.
Rally.
So it's
Yeah.
I'm saying it's smaller than that. It's pretty small size, but it's enough to fit, just 2. I guess you guys are both what, like 4 to 5 feet tall now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot.
4.5.
Okay. So in that case, I need someone to make a perception check. And rather than doing advantage, we'll actually just have both of you guys roll separately to try and keep an eye out for Oswald. And while that's going on, Candlestick, what exactly?
Yeah.
I love this
Dang.
smile. Good
So,
tell.
okay, all right. There's a couple of things. First thing is, I need you to remind me of for Ocelot's symbol. It's the symbol of like a person, right? With like their hands above their head or something like that. Like some weird. What was that?
It's like their head and their hands like this.
Okay.
Basically, an upside down kite. We'll draw it on this page. Let me flip us
Upside
over real
down
quick.
kite. But like, I
Upside down
would
kites?
recognize that posture, and I could put a body in that position, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What is Mazzara thinking about right now? Just
Well, I thought I was.
you could.
I don't know. I guess not too much because you guys just left, and then I guess I would feel better having Candle there instead of
Yeah.
Elwood. So I think she's fine.
Good.
Calm.
Yeah.
I'm relaxed. I'm okay.
So that's roughly the
Okay.
symbol.
So, like,
Except
arms.
the red is like flames coming off rather than just a
Okay.
that. But I can't exactly do that with a mouse.
Right. So this will be the general. Then there will be these candles that are laid out in that general kind of diamond-ish shape pattern around Mizara. And I am going to like move Mizara's arms and stuff and put them on her head and move her. I guess are the legs like just straight or whatever they may be.
You're saying for the holy symbol, or
Yes, to sort of like have the body in the position of what the holy symbol would look like.
So the holy symbol is a shot from basically like about your rib cage up, and
Okay.
it's someone like holding their head like that. So in terms of like what an entire body might look for that, the best you could probably assume is just hands on the head, and then feet would probably just be the body would just work as like the head to the torso, and you would just sort of like outline from here, and then just extend it way past the elbows to make it in sort of the kite shape.
Okay. So it's gonna be okay. Yeah, it'll be a little. It won't be a perfect shape or whatever because that symbol assumes there's no legs or whatever. But it's fine. They'll get the point. So as we're doing this, I am going to grab. What was this? Where's it at? The brain matter from the acolyte of the fire god Ocelot. that Elwood gave to me when we were
Oh,
assassinated,
no.
or they attempted to assassinate us. And I am going to, okay, I have to reenact this because I think it's awesome. So like, I'm assuming Mizara's eyes are closed, right?
Mhm.
Right, she's dead, or
I'm dead.
sacrificing
But
herself
you
to
can
be
make it
reborn.
close if you want.
Okay, but for the sake of this, let's just say that suddenly you see through the camera's eyes will be like Mizara's eyes for a brief moment, and you just see like this, like Candlestick looks like stands above you, right, and takes this jar of brain matter, and he starts like painting, like you can feel him painting something on your head, right? And he's painting the symbol of Ocelot on your forehead and like kind of putting some of the brain matter up in your fingers and in your hair and stuff. Not to make you look dead per se. I'm gonna have to fix that camera. Not to make you look dead per se, but to sort of show that it's sort of like a sacrifice, chaotic, ridiculous thing being done for Ocelot. As he is doing this, where's the other thing? Hang on, I have to jot all these down.
Yo, the RP that you get here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. And then he's going to take the eyeball that he got from that same cultist, okay? And he's going to put one of them right over, like, we'll say her right eyeball socket, right? And just set the eyeball right on top of her eyeball socket. And he's going to take one of the, I think I still have one of these left. No, I have two of these. No, I have a lot of these. He's going to take one Nothic nail from the very first encounter we had.
fight.
Right.
Yep.
And he's going to pierce the eyeball and have it sticking right out of the top of the eyeball from the one that's sitting on her face. All right. And all the while he's doing this, you just hear him chanting,
Akmar Maran Arakoldar. Akmar Maran Arakoldar.
and he just repeating this over and over again. He's making sure the candles are lit. He's playing around with how all of this is set up.
Quick
That's
question.
what Candlestick's doing. What's up?
If I feel like Mazari would throw up at this point, would she throw up?
You're incapacitated, which means no actions. Throwing
Oh,
up
thank God.
face thing.
Nice.
Okay,
Pog.
that's what I thought. Oh man.
You're fine. You can't see.
Oh,
Your eyes are
man.
closed. Except now you
You're
have
an
one
orc.
that's open with a
Well,
fingernail in it.
They were open before. Oh my God.
Hey, this
Well,
isn't
that's
it, by the way.
disgusting.
So
That made my night.
So, what does that translate to in Goblin? I'm assuming it's Goblin, by the way.
wait, what is what? I'm sorry. What? Sorry, I looked away.
The chanting, what exactly does it translate to?
That translated to, in the House of Ocelot,
In the House of Ocelot, okay.
just over and over again.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have you roll a
What?
religion check.
Hold on. Watch me actually get
Ugh, I'm getting, like,
sacrificed.
really
Watch Ocelot
shivers.
actually show up.
Yeah, and I
The
actually
eyeball
get
catches on
killed.
fire immediately after Mazara catches on fire.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That was with advantage, wasn't it? Yep.
Yeah, so we just take the first one. So it's 17. Okay.
Okay.
And what exactly is your purpose while you're trying by chanting?
He
By
wants, just in case that Oliver understands Goblin, Googliak, he wants him to, he's trying to think ahead and like wants him to think that he's actually like praying or worshiping to Ocelot. That's literally it. So
Okay.
just on the off chance that someone, an actual Ocelot cultist hears it.
Okay. While you start chanting it, you do notice just one minor thing, and that is your candlestick holder. You feel it. It's very cold now, and whenever you touch it, it's already at the point where your finger kind of sticks to it. I don't know if anyone lives in somewhere cold, but much like the effect of why you don't stick your tongue to something icy cold like that. You feel that on your holy symbol.
That's comforting.
So meanwhile, over back at the road, what is it, Blessious? You spot just about on time. You spot Oswald starting to walk down the way.
Yo, Otis! Otis! Yo, there's someone over there.
I had
He has
dozed off.
crazy. Look, he has crazy hair.
Oh my goodness.
You know what they say about people with greasy hair?
No.
Their names are Oliver.
That's Oliver?
Yeah.
So you
Oh my
see
gosh, it's Oliver.
Oswald
Okay.
walking down the road. He's for those of you who don't know, he has shorter, black, greasy hair. He's about like from this angle, he looks to be just about a little under average height. He's probably 5'6". Moderate build, nothing too imposing. Honestly, he looks like a pretty normal person, aside from the chip on his shoulder that he seems to carry. And he's dressed in darker clothing. And yeah, he approaches. So how do you guys respond to his approach?
All right, are you ready?
I guess so. What do we? Okay, I remember. Wait, do I know? Okay, I remember at one point. I know a little Elvish. We could try. Do you think he knows Elvish? I have no idea what this man knows. We have
I know.
not planned enough. We have not planned enough.
I know
We have
Dwarvish.
no idea what we're doing.
I know
right now.
Dwarvish. Okay. Repeat
Okay.
after me. Repeat after me.
What?
Lion's Bane, Lion's Bane.
Lion's Bane, Lion's Fame.
That works.
That's it?
Yeah.
Lion's Bane, Lion's
Yeah, but say it medicine. Come on, scare me.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard. No cult is gonna
But
say
like-
Lion's Bane, Lion's
If you
Fame.
say
What is
Bane
that?
really weird, like
Okay, you do it. You do it.
Lion's
close is
Bane,
he?
Lion's Bane.
How close do you think?
You okay, kid?
I'm just imagining us arguing, and I'm enjoying it. How close is Oliver, or what is his?
Oswald.
Thank you.
He's still off in the distance. It's to the point where it's like you can barely make him out. So you still
Did we do our
got,
disguise
like,
yet?
5
think
minutes
so.
before it's too late.
If
But
we
yeah, you
haven't
guys are
already
in your
done our-
disguises already.
Okay. Okay. Well, you got a little something on your face.
What's
Never
that?
mind. Okay, never mind. That's just your face. Let's. Okay, Lion's Bane. Okay, the word for scary in Elvish is something like, Masia or something like that. We could say. Masia, Lion's
Masia.
Bane.
Lion's Bane, Messiah.
Maisia, I think that means spooky. So we could. Maisia, Lion's Bane. Maisia, Lion's Fame. And then we're saying spooky, scary, and whatever you said. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't really remember what it means.
Okay, he's coming.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, do we walk out on the road?
Yeah, straighten up your back. Come on.
Okay. Do we do this? Maisia, we gotta say it at the same time.
Okay, sorry.
One, two. Maisia,
Masia, Lion's Bane.
Maisia,
Masia, Lion's Bane. Masia, Lion's Bane.
So you start
Masia,
your
Lion's
5 minutes walk to the side of the road. I guess. How obvious
This is
is
awful.
this?
I bet that audio is
Are
just
you
like
guys
not
walking
synced.
just now in? Oh, sorry. What?
I feel like
No, it was not at all.
In
I
my
think
ears,
that's
it
even
was.
better though. That's perfect. So my understanding, as I'm imagining this, is we have no business we are not being very convincing that we're in a cult. But I
Average.
would hope that it would at least be enough for him to be like, "What is going on?" Especially if he's kind of a cocky guy or whatever. I feel like he might at least approach us. But I don't know if he would see us and be like, "Wow, they're in a cult." That's my perception of it right now.
Okay. So are you guys walking like towards the road from this rock off the side of the road? Or are you walking like parallel with it?
I thought we were walking
Maybe
towards
we'd be
him.
walking away from him, and my
That's smart.
my
That's
thought
smart.
was like, yeah, we're just on the road, you know. He's just gonna bump into these cult people. That's
Between farms.
yeah.
I'm just gonna do a little doodle on the map real quick to kind of show the. So let me move this party tracker out of the way real quick. So the road goes northeast out of Zalgus, right? The farm is right around here. And this rock you found close enough to the road to where you can be spotted is right about there. So are you walking then like northeast towards the farm and where the sacrifice is planned? You're saying you're walking basically off parallel with the road, but your backs would be turned then to Oswald. Are you waiting till he's in front of you and then maybe catch up beside?
I was thinking that we would be walking really, really slow on the road, and that unless he's gonna really slow down his pace, he will inevitably run into us while he's walking on the path.
Okay.
Almost like, wow, I wasn't expecting to see these people on my way to the farm. These cult people.
Oh, how do you do, fellow cult member?
Wait, we can't. Gosh, we're supposed to convince him that we should be in the cult, right? Not that we're already in the cult. Crap.
Well, it is whatever you guys are trying to do.
Okay, Elwood. I don't know if we talked about this before. He's coming up to us pretty soon. I think we're not in the cult yet. I think we should just pretend like we really love. What is it? Ocelot?
Ocelot, yeah.
Ocelot, and we love making sacrifices to him.
Oh yeah.
We didn't.
Hey, we got the squad. We got Denzel.
It's a her.
Her. We love making sacrifices to her, and we don't know anything about the cult. And if he mentions it, we would love to be in it.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine if we actually were though?
I've never been in a cult. I don't know.
Oh, neither have I. I mean,
scratch that off the bucket list, I guess. Anyway,
all right. So you go out into the middle of the road.
Yes.
And go ahead. We'll say, I guess this would be another performance check. We'll say one from each of you with your new voices, trying to give off this effect. How effective is your acting? Alrighty. So you hear sort of he gets to the point where he's relatively close behind you, and you just hear while you guys are chanting, like
hello. Sorry, you disturbed us.
Yeah, you disturbed us.
Who do you seek?
What exactly
traveler?
did I disturb?
A sacrifice.
Yeah, we're on our way to a sacrifice of an orc.
You
What sacrificing an orc?
sacrifice. So at this point, go ahead. Someone roll deception with advantage.
Oh, if I may.
Yeah, I think we both have high we both have high charisma, so that's fine.
Oh, yeah. I'll let you go first.
I don't care. We both did it.
Malka?
Luckily for you guys, the 22 came out at least on my screen first.
Yeah, it's on mine.
Oh man.
So,
Yeah, don't worry about
okay.
it. Don't worry.
Why are you sacrificing?
For the all-being God.
Yes.
Who would
Right?
be?
She's a goddess.
She's a goddess, yes.
Jesus Christ, this is so...
I probably would have nudged him a little bit too. Like, goddess. Sometimes she. I forgot I was doing a different voice. Sometimes he demands a sacrifice, and we do what she asks all the time, with no questions, just answers.
And
And fire.
where might this be?
Over the field.
But we only let true worshippers of Ocelot. Yes.
We already sacrificed a squirrel. Would you like to see it?
No. I probably would kick his foot a few times. Like, no one cares about a squirrel.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. You could come, but you'd have to. I mean, promise
You'd-
not to tell anyone.
And you had to see the squirrel.
And you are
Do
to
you
see
mind
the
if
squirrel.
I were to watch from a distance?
I suppose, but you'd have to.
No. You can report us to authorities.
Yes, yes. Are you?
Then why
Are
did you
you-
tell me what you're doing?
Well, you asked us, and
We're people of our word.
okay.
Alright.
This looks like it might be failing.
Don't screw this
Oh,
up.
maybe, just maybe. I think you guys.
I have a plan. So
Okay.
I could attempt to anyway. Let's see, vocal and I could potentially just at this point pull out something from my component pouch and start chanting again, but this time chant suggestion. And I don't know. You said it has to be something that they would reasonably do.
Within reason, yeah.
Within reason. I don't. Obviously, we probably. I feel like we're doing a pretty bad performance, but it does feel like it could be reasonable for him to potentially at least want to come to participate in the sacrifice, right?
You can tell he's
So could it-
definitely. It's definitely piqued his curiosity. You can.
So I could see
It's
it being
fairly
like that
easy
extra
to
little
tell that
push.
he's very skeptical of what is going on.
I have a question.
Let's give it one last ditch effort,
Okay.
Elwood.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll try to suggest him.
We're rooting for you.
What should we do?
Oh, do you hear her?
Oh yes.
She's calling to us.
You know what? You better stay back. What was your name?
Oswald.
Oliver.
And
Oliver? Oswald?
You're
Oh,
Oliver?
sorry.
What might
You
be
better
your-
stay back.
Please.
I don't think she would like you.
Oh, she's calling.
We have to go.
Wait. At this point, could it be possible that Elwood uses message?
So you do have to, at a room volume level, chant magic mumbo jumbo, wave your hands around, and you need to have a short piece of copper wire or
Oh,
a
okay.
spellcasting focus.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. I was gonna say I could try to disguise it with you. Like if you kind of looked at me, I would also like wave my hands. Like, "Whoa. We're going to the sacrifice.
Well, you and she, I hope you have a very wonderful night.
She's calling.
Do you have a knife?
Why?
I just realized we forgot a knife.
Oh yeah, it's a
And I don't want to
sacrifice.
walk all the way back at this time of night.
A sacrifice in the middle of the night. You need a knife for it,
Or a sword.
or a sword. Have you even planned? Do you know how to sacrifice?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you know what? This guy's not worth it. We better go.
You're right.
So, it says, he said it. Okay, theoretically, I don't know how this works because I've never done it, but theoretically, I do have to have a verbal component to suggestion as well as some. But I could see me pulling out, like, it says a snake's tongue or a bit of honey. I could see myself pulling out, like, something.
Yeah.
And
So
And as we're walking away chanting, I could potentially just start chanting the suggestion spell.
okay. So
in theory.
So that is that what you act upon, or
I-
do you diverge off the road towards the farm.
Yeah, I think we would start just be like, you know what, this guy's not worth it. We've got to go.
Yeah.
Right, Elwood? We gotta.
Yeah, who
let's
needs
get
him?
out of
I
here.
mean,
She's
yeah,
she's
who needs
calling
him?
to us. She's calling.
What is she saying?
Shiptana, yes, Tana. Suzuya, oh no, I don't know what it would sound like.
Okay.
I would start babbling and then probably throw in some magic words and then
What
do
is
some more
she
babbling.
saying?
And Elwood is clearly helping me disguise my magic spell. That's the hope.
Okay, so you cast your spell. I guess let me roll a saving throw real quick. What is your DC?
That's a good question that I don't know how to answer.
If you cast it in our
Charisma is what?
Oh, it's charisma based though because it's the UNT based. So
Yeah.
it's 8 plus 2, 10 plus whatever your charisma modifier is.
My charisma modifier is 17.
The modifier would be
3?
3 then. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
it's
so 27.
27.
You know.
Okay, so 13. And what exactly? It also must be a task that can be completed within 8 hours, otherwise the spell automatically fails. And also, as soon as the spell and the course of activity is completed, then the spell also ends. So he will not really suspect you of just like, oh, you cast a magic spell on me, until afterwards there may be a chance. So in your attempt to disguise it, I'm going to have Elwood roll a deception check to go along with Otiz's chanting to make it sound like chanting and less of a spell.
Say no more fame.
You
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Another crit.
You've heard someone else cast suggestion before.
Oh my
and you're
god.
like, oh, yeah, really for it. Perfect imitation.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So what exactly is your course of activity? Must be a sentence or two.
Yeah, I didn't think this through. So you're saying, so basically, if I suggest that he wants to eagerly come with us and see the sacrifice, you're saying the second he sees the sacrifice, he's gonna be like, holy, like he's gonna snap out of it and be like, what the heck? Why did you cast a spell on me? Right?
So it's not magic. You never know when magic is cast unless there is something very obviously being like, that's probably magic. Most charm spells state that like after the spell is done, they are hostile towards you. Suggestion does not though. So if you were to mask up the verbal components or mask up any somatic components, basically make it to where they don't know any wiser, they might think a spell was cast on them, but they have no solid proof otherwise. So as of right now, you believe that he doesn't have any solid proof on whether or not you guys on having a spell cast on him.
Now, if I could see a couple things, so I want to get him to come to the sacrifice. I will give you 3 different tiers of what I would love to suggest, but I don't know if the spell could be like, hey, I'm gonna say these things, but there will be a threshold with his mind where he's like, there's no way I'm gonna let him, the magic can't overcome this threshold. So I want him to come see the sacrifice in hopes that we can convince him that we are indeed worshippers of Ocelot.
Ocelot.
Yes.
Ocelot.
The goddess.
The goddess. The second thing I could see is after that, or suggesting to him that he tell us more about what he does with Ocelot. The third thing being after he sees the sacrifice, like inviting us into the cult, but I feel like that's way too like.
Yeah, if it can't be completed within 8 hours, then it automatically will fail.
Okay.
So if you say, like run a 10-hour marathon, the spell just fails.
Yeah. Gosh, sorry that I didn't think this
So-
through. Next time I will think this through.
No,
I
you're
guess
good. It's the first
Wing
time
it.
using the spell, so
Go with
I'm
it.
kind of winging it. It just feels like just asking him to come see the sacrifice feels a little bit. That's what I wanted him to do. But I'm thinking, well, if I've got him under a spell, I might as well ask for a little bit more.
So
But-
because you know what's going to be happening and it's magic, you can tell him, come watch the sacrifice from afar, and then come talk to the group, and throughout the entire discussion, be honest.
Okay.
Well, be honest about everything.
have an
Might
open
sound a
mind
little bit
or-
unreasonable, but yeah. So have an one sentence,
An
first
open
sentence.
mind
Come watch.
and an open heart.
Believe in the heart of the
Is there
cards.
a
All right.
waterfall
So
option?
you suggest him to. What is your exact wording?
Yeah. Follow us to. I want him to get up close and personal if possible. So follow us to the sacrifice and observe when it's over. Talk to the group with an open mind and an open heart.
God.
Okay.
That would
So
probably
you
be it.
cast the spell, and I'm assuming you guys just continue walking and chanting.
Yeah.
All right. What is Elwood and Otiz's passive perception?
Sorry.
That's an interesting question to ask.
Ooh. No. Passive perception is
Oh, passive.
underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the very bottom
12.
of the
Oh
skills.
man.
12?
Yeah, we can forget that one.
Passive perception under skills.
On the left side of the sheet.
Left side. Oh no. Oh, passive wisdom is a 12.
12? Okay. Perfect. So as you guys are chanting, he just continues his way down the road. But after about a minute, you see him try to duck behind one of the. So it sort of has a natural curve. I'm trying to make it so that the camera can see my hand. There's a natural curve to sort of the long, flat rolling plains, and he tries his best, but not very well, to sort of duck behind the horizon, and you do see him go westward off the eastbound road towards the farm.
So towards where Mizara is.
Oh, okay. I was like,
where you
okay,
guys are
is he
going.
not
Same direction
following
as you
us, or
guys.
is he
I didn't realize that the camera is probably flipped.
That's okay.
It is flipped.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he. It's assumed that he's sort of coming with us, but wants to be, or he's not following us, but we also can see that he's gonna try to look for the sacrifice.
You can
What is
tell it from your impression. He he tried to vanish into the and hide as best as he could to go somewhere. Somewhere being at least in the general direction of the farm.
Understood.
But you guys are able to keep an eye on him.
So we'd probably walk up to the group and we'd probably be chanting. Or are we gonna chant when we get there?
Is
Probably
he
not.
visible to Candlestick?
Otiz?
No,
Or
No,
the,
the
Oswald.
Olive.
Oswald, what is your passive perception? I'm gonna assume it's higher because you're a cleric. Probably higher than 12.
I believe Mizara and Candlestick have 13s, and
Yeah.
Yes.
Because your modifier is a
Elwood.
3, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so you at least have
Yeah,
a 13. So yes, you are able to spot off in the distance a not so sneaky Oswald.
Is he? Can I determine? Is he reasonably close enough to actually see what's going on, or is it sort of indistinct? Right? What's the distance we're talking about?
He's making his way. If here is where the sacrifice is happening, and they're coming up like that, he's sort of making his way this way, and he's from this point. Whenever Otiz and Elwood are about 30 feet away, he's about 60 feet away. But he's making his way towards the sacrificial circle,
Okay.
or at least
so
the rock.
So at this point, I'm assuming we're at the point now where he can see that there is a sacrificial circle, right? He sees the goblin and the orc and the stuff on the ground, right? From the distance.
You, as well as you think you're hidden, he'd probably be able to see like at least some sort of something laying on the ground with a foot sticking out. But he can't quite see the entire thing because there's a rock here, and you guys put yourself behind it to try and block the view from the road. If the road's right here. So he can probably see about half of the sacrifice circle. He can tell that there is someone laying down and a candle, or at least a candle or two there. But he is coming closer. Is there anything you guys do before he gets, before he moves anymore, or before Elwood and Otis finally get to arrive at the circle?
Yeah. I am going to take out that Ocelot's dagger that I have on me.
Oh, yeah.
From the assassin who tried to kill us. And I'm also going to take the very last bit of the dwarf clotted blood stuff that I got from like forever ago, right? The last bit of that. That vial is now empty. And I'm coating the blade in it. All right? Coating it as best I can. And let's assume that there is enough that if I were to like sling the blade, it would kind of throw some blood, right?
Okay.
And let's just say I'm preparing that whenever he comes around the corner or comes within close enough distance to see what's going on, Candlestick makes sort of a slashing motion across his own hand above Mizara's face. And this blood sort of goes out in a noticeable direction, like a blood splatter or whatever. Right? He may even end up cutting his own hand, but he's not intending to. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then Elwood and Otis, do you guys have anything you're going to do before you fully arrive at the summoning or sacrificial circle?
I think that we would just stay in character a little bit, like just mumbling to ourselves, right? Like just to keep it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know as
so
soon
you
as
guys-
Otis and Elwood get to the circle, like within talking distance, preferably.
Yeah, I could see at some point being like, light the candles or like get ready, kind of like.
Okay.
I think he's watching.
So you guys get close, and by the time you all sort of step into possibly like a position, very unsneakily, he has basically gotten to the other side of this rock that you guys are on.
So he's pretty dang close.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay,
He
so
has
at this
gotten
point,
fairly close now.
and we would know, right? We would all recognize this?
Yes, everyone except for Mazara is aware of this.
Perfect. Okay, so
Sorry.
Candlestick is standing at the front, whatever we'll call it, of this shrine thing. And I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy 3 times up to the max. I'm going to make my voice boom louder. I'm going to make the ground shake. And I'm going to make it sound like thunder is clapping off in the distance and getting closer. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah.
Dope. All right. And then I'm going to first I'm gonna like give kind of like Otis and Elwood the stink eye, sort of like eyeballing them very quickly and glancing and saying this very noticeably loud so that even Oswald hears it.
Kalpelk Avas Kavatasha.
And I'm gonna repeat that a few times to you guys. Okay? Looking directly at you. I'll say it again.
Kalpelk Avath Kashava.
Cow.
All right. Luckily, that's why we have rolls.
Oh no.
Please.
I rolled a perfect 20.
So,
I also plan on. I'm anticipating. I'm gonna say this because I think it's potentially more fun just being our characters and like not fully meta planning all of this. So I'm envisioning right now Candlestick is kind of looking at us like, it's it, guys. This is it.
Say the
And
thing.
Elwood and I at some point talked about doing minor illusion. So I'm choosing. I feel like we should decide what illusion we're gonna do without talking to each other right now, because with minor illusion, like I can't make an image and a sound. So one of us has to make a sound and one of us has to make the image of. We were talking about like I could make fire.
But if
like
you made fire, it'd
flames
be
just-
like it would just be a PNG.
Yeah. I thought what you guys
Oh, right.
just
Yeah, we
being
talked about
completely,
blood.
A light
like,
beam. I was gonna
Just-
make a light beam come down, I think.
Just being
but
completely transparent. One of you guys actually talked about putting an illusion of a slash across her neck, and the other
Yes,
one talks
do
about
that.
an illusion of a light beam.
Yes, that
Yeah,
was
I
part of the
talked
plan.
Because y'all have a lot of stuff that goes on week to week, so I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had like the
Metagame
bloody
it,
throat.
Never mind. Let's just, I'm gonna do the beam of I'll do the beam of light. I don't know if
cut
now
her
is when I'm
throat.
supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it now. Like as he's chanting, I'm gonna cast minor illusion and put a beam of light as high as I can go, which I think is like 5 feet. So it'll probably, if it's dark, I would just try to make it look like it's fading a little bit out at the end, but maybe a cone of intense energy light shining into Mazara's heart.
Ooh.
Okay. And then
Every guess begins with K.
And then Elwood, are you doing one? Are you doing?
Oh
the
yes,
throat
I would
slash?
love to do that. So at this moment, Elwood, he like does like kind of like a sumo stance, and so he does a little grunt, and he looks at it and tries to concentrate, and he's just there like, because he's a fighter. He doesn't do magic all the time, and he just like grunts. He's like, and then all of a sudden, like this, like it's like a badly loading GIF that just like this comes across, and like just blood comes, and he's just like.
Beautiful.
It's a GIF, by the way.
Damn
But
it.
anyways,
It's a GIF. It's
GIF.
a GIF, and then
Oh,
it goes.
definitely
It goes, and it stays. It's
beautiful. And then Candlestick, you then cut your hand or make it
well,
look
yeah, this
like
would
you cut
have
your hand off?
already happened.
Okay.
There is another thing that I want to do though. So after this, I'm going to take the dagger, and keep in mind, Mizara is kind of like this, right? Laying on the ground with like her hands in her hair. I'm guessing her hair's like splayed out. There's like literal brain matter like on her face everywhere. It's and like an eyeball with a thing in it. So Candlestick's going to take the dagger, and since her hair's all splayed out behind, he's going to shove the dagger into the ground directly above her head and split some of the hairs. He's going to take them and walk to the topmost candle and start burning the hair almost like it was an incense, and just like very slowly letting it burn. And he's gonna say, still like with that loud booming voice, because it hasn't been a minute, I hope.
Oswald, come.
As you do that with the dagger, you do notice as you're leaning over Mazara, you swear you see the eyeball that has been ripped out. You swear you see it blink.
With the fingernail
Nope.
inside of the eyeball?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
You swear you see it blink,
Can I feel it blink?
and you don't feel any movement.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna act on that. In that case, if I actually see that blink, I'm taking that eyeball and I'm going to burn it over the fire with the hair, pretending it's with like this was all planned.
Okay.
Because I don't trust that.
You pick up the eyeball, and as you hold it over the fire feels extremely cold. And Oswald comes out from behind the rock. What the hell is going on?
It's a sacrifice.
Don't listen
No,
to
it's
these
not.
fools. They don't know what they're doing. I need you to take them and teach them your ways.
Where did you find them?
You don't want to know.
And teach what ways?
You know.
I do know many ways, but I have no idea who you are.
Teach them all of
perhaps.
them. I don't care. I have things to do. Ocelot needs me.
I'm a busy man myself. Thank you.
You're not more busy than a goddess.
Or a goblin.
I've never seen you.
I would nudge
I'm not
Elwood.
from here.
Shut up.
And at that point, he takes a closer look at what's going on. Isn't she the one that killed those Noth things that attacked the magistrate?
She
And
is.
weren't you with her?
I was.
You were?
Quiet! They're idiots! And they need to be taught. These two. And she's going to wake up here in a minute.
She's waking up.
She will be brought back.
Brought back. Okay. That means you have to have some sort of capabilities, at least. But why did you kill those in the center of town?
We needed the
Azulat.
man.
The man.
Mhm.
The fire starters have wished nothing but death upon that man.
Your goals do not align with mine. But it's ultimately what Ocelot wants. Chaos. It's not the first time she would have her own peons fight each other.
Roll persuasion.
I punch Elwood. I hear the word chaos. so
Quit! You're gonna ruin it! I'm trying so hard to save this.
Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Chaos mosh pit.
Oh, so
I've now picked up on Candlewood seriousness or Candlestick. Candlewood.
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 Is there no way I
Write
get
that fan
advantage for
fiction.
this
All right.
because of all the
Show
stuff
name?
we're doing?
Did you roll persuasion or?
No, I'm asking if there's any way I get advantage of this because all the stuff we're doing.
Do you have inspiration?
No.
I will let you know that you have people helping you for advantage, but due to the high amount of poor rolls between hiding where this is, setting everything up, not so great deception, you're at disadvantage.
Oh,
But he was
okay. So,
So
it
you're at
averages out.
advantage and
Suggested
disadvantage. So
to
it's a
have an
straight
open
roll.
mind and open heart.
True.
Wait,
That's
wait,
one of the
wait,
reasons
wait.
why I'm not saying it's purely disadvantage. Because technically, also most of the help that he's being received from the dead Mazara and the cult members haven't gone well. So the suggestion is kind of
Well,
keeping some of it out.
real fast. I thought that we gave you inspiration whenever you did the stuff with the Saloset holy symbols. I thought that you gained inspiration at that point. You and Otis did.
He has both advantage and disadvantage already, though.
Yeah, and I think I
Oh.
used it.
And,
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't know if you used it or not. I just remembered giving it to you.
I mean, you know me. I probably forgot. But let's say I used it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Roll.
Stupid persuasion. Filthy poor.
Respectful. So, what ways does she, sort of almost mockingly towards not Candlestick, Otis and Elwood, would she have me teach them, and why wouldn't she communicate through my source of communication?
They both think that they can be priests. But as you and I can both see, that will not happen. But they can still be useful. And they want to be. And so can this one, and I point to Mizara on the ground. All of them. But these two, pointing at Elwood and Otis, they need to be taught first. You can easily tell.
Well, I'm not exactly the teacher. I myself am no priest. But there is someone who teaches me, and they are very powerful. They would initiate you, if you so choose. But I don't know how well my tutor might take to someone who isn't aligned with her plans.
I see. Well, at the very least, these two imbeciles can help whatever you are all up to here. I have other things I have to do with Ocelot.
Other things.
Mhm.
What better is there to do? Azulat, she doesn't have member gatherings very often. It's hard to get us to stay together. But when we do, well, let's just say there's a reason why all the other gods fear her.
Yeah, well, Willisburg is the next one, and that's where I'm going. Soon. But sooner
we
you take
haven't
these fools, the sooner I can leave.
But we haven't even accomplished Zalgus yet. Clearly the city is in a much worse state than before the fire was started. But it is not finished.
And maybe it never will be. I don't know. I just know what I'm told to do.
Following orders. No questions, no nothing. You don't sound committed. I was selected to join because I asked questions.
I have a question. Sorry.
Shut up.
Okay, never mind. I don't have any questions.
What is your question?
Ooh. Are you addressing OTs?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you not?
You want Boti to follow Azu. Boti.
What do you care the name? Why does it... Since when does Ocelot care about anyone's name?
Since when does Boti strike fear? Since when does Boti create pandemonium?
Action strikes fear, not words.
I beg to differ.
We all have different paths. Ocelot uses us for different things. Are you going to help her, or are you going to hinder her?
I have my mission. I have my plans. And apparently they don't align with yours. You claim to be of her, assuming that is true. What more do I have than claims? You clearly have even admitted to lying to me.
Lying?
You tell me she's not dead. Why does she have blood on her neck?
No, she is dead. She's going to be brought back.
Brought back.
Mm-hmm. She was
But
one
we-
of Saloset's.
It's been much longer than a minute. And you would know revival spells. It is Revivify, which is you have to cast it within 1 minute, and it's a 300 gold piece diamond. The next one up is, I believe, Resurrection, which is a 5th level spell, so you'd have to be 9th level to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it also has a 1,000 gold piece gem, or 1,000 gold piece. Yeah, a diamond worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. You have the means to bring her back.
Do you take me for a fool?
Yes.
Ocelot will bring her back.
She doesn't do things. She's not that direct. She doesn't give orders. And I'm gonna have him roll an insight check. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
you roll deception.
Would it be, if like I'm not trying to like meta, so if this is too meta, I just won't do it. If I took the necklace off of me and like put it on Mazara, because it's another god, it's just like a chaotic weird thing. Do you think that could be good or bad?
Maybe.
I mean,
Why
It's
did
too
it
meta,
too?
by the way. Just I won't do it. I don't know if this is
I mean,
too like.
If OTs would do it, do it.
I was thinking about doing it because like I'm picking up on chaos.
Mm-hmm.
But
so
it's another god symbol, so I just don't really know.
So that might be a more chaotic interact. Doesn't seem to follow any sort of law, but it also doesn't exactly defy law. And it also, pandemonium is a little bit different than chaos. Pandemonium is more the like screaming and running after an explosion happens, or something like that. Whereas chaos is, at least in terms of D&D, is more implied to more of the effect of not exactly having a code or law.
Okay, and this is the goddess of pandemonium, or?
Yes, she is fire and pandemonium are her domains. And typically gods don't interact. You would just know in general. Typically gods don't really interact with one another unless they have some sort of relationship. Like there is like you do know that there is two gods that were basically one god and are now separated into two lovers. So those two might interact with each other, but unless it is like one god trying to kill another god or something like that, killing.
Okay.
Marks.
How long
You
is
don't
that
really-
spell,
Then I
by the
suppose
way?
while you're talking,
Only symbols of
Otis
that.
would start. Oh, never mind.
It's an hour.
No, but how long is left? 'Cause
At this
she's been
point,
there for at least half an hour.
yeah. So it would have been half an hour, and then you guys had half an hour while your disguises were on. So it's probably got about, I'm gonna say 20 minutes. 20 minutes on it, and well, actually more like 15. And just so you know, the disguise self spells only have 20 minutes left on them.
Perfect. Okay.
I was thinking I might start laying down while you guys are talking. I would hopefully try to hide this, but I might take some grease and start like kind of rubbing it on the ground around Mazara, but make it just kind of look like I'm doing some sort of weird worshipful act and try to hide that I'm putting grease around her.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I need to do
Sleight
stealth or
of
something.
hand.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, this is like the one time you guys will probably ever see this.
Why do you crit on the weirdest
Yeah,
things?
legit.
No.
You should just spit on him.
Yes. I was just gonna say spit. Go spit.
All
Yeah,
right, I
rename
use
all
my-
of your spells to spit.
And Mizara hears all this, right? By the way, like,
Yes. So you
Cool.
hear
You're
everything
muted,
that
Kiwi.
has gone on.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Well-
be dead.
no, you're
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I
heard
was
it.
gonna
I'm
say-
being very careful to not touch her, but put it around her, and maybe kind of having it like a foot from her. And I would also be trying to mix it with, if I had any components with me, I don't know if this is possible, that would slow the burning, like maybe like charcoal, or I'm trying to think of what other things would slow fire. But the idea is I'm gonna set this on fire and be like, have it slowly approach Mazara, acting like. Anyway.
I'm not enough of a pyromaniac in real life to know anything about trying to slow down fire.
Are you
Um,
sure you want to do that?
Well, it's not gonna touch her, okay? And we're gonna bring her back to life. I'm just trying to.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know anything about slowing fire, but you could definitely try and basically make like an outline around her at least
Okay.
that
okay.
would burn. Now, are you going to actually outline her, or are you going to do sort of like the kite shape, or?
Yeah,
Okay,
like a kite
right.
shape or something. Yeah.
Okay. So you outline like an upside down kite shape with griffin grease while they are talking.
If you don't believe me, just wait and see.
Wait and see.
Mhm. This one may be a
Yeah.
bumbling idiot.
Wait and
You
see.
hush, dwarf! This one may be a bumbling idiot, but he's almost done with this. And she'll wake
I'm
up.
actually a deadly gnome.
Okay.
I would have killed him
Let's-
weeks ago.
I don't know why you haven't either, but
He has a
let's wait
purpose.
and see then. And at that point, he'll probably just kind of like hop up to the top of the rock and sort of just sit there, sort of just move on.
Elwood, come here. We have to gather the holy thing.
Spirit.
Come here. I would we would kind of walk, to her feet, hopefully far enough to not be in earshot of Oswald.
We should
Yeah.
tickle her feet.
Oswald.
You can only the circle is 6 feet away from the rock.
Oh right.
So you're saying you're trying to get like away out of earshot?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to. I want to tell him something, but I don't want him to hear it. So I'm trying to think of how I would do it.
I believe you do have the message spell, correct?
I don't.
Oh, you don't have the message.
Although Elwood does, can I like hint that he use it with me? Because then we can communicate.
Yeah. If you can try and do it in character.
Yeah. buddy.
Yeah.
I believe Ocelot is sending me a message.
Oh, that's very nice.
Roll an insight check to see if you can pick up on what he's trying
So
to
good.
put down.
Who, me?
So good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A message. Oh. I thank God. That's all that 7.
Okay,
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Coming right now, I think. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure.
Oh, she's speaking to me right now. Oh, praise be to the one true goddess.
And I would
And then-
I would probably sort of know the spell, so I might even be able to like help disguise it again. Because he would hear us he would hear you casting a spell, so I would probably start saying similar words or doing similar motions as you. Oh, speak to us. Speak to us.
Yeah, speak to us.
Alright, so are you casting message?
Oh yeah, I would like to be, but Elwood would go into his left back pocket with his right hand to get a copper wire out. It looks weird, but it's ritualistic, man. You gotta RP it.
Yeah.
So you go like, yeah, and and you go in,
Noted.
he gets a copper wire, and he points slightly at OT's, and he's waving his left hand while pointing with his right, like it's like a church sermon. And he just, and I don't know what.
What do you want me to say?
So you cast message, and it lets you send a message to him without anyone else being able to hear it. So, and I believe it's limited to what, 25 words?
Something like. Oh, didn't Matt put that in?
You can cast the spell through solid.
I don't see a number.
Yeah, I guess it's just a message. So we'll say it has to be just about one sentence. Oh, sending is 25 letters or 25 words. So message, you have one sentence that you can send to OTs, and then he has one sentence that he can send back to you.
Okay. Would I be able to say something to him first? I assumed he had to say something to me first, but I
No,
don't know.
he has to say something to you
Okay.
first.
What do you want? Oh, praise be!
I assume we can do it mentally
Yeah.
or whatever, but I would in between my oh praises be or whatever, I would say something like okay, how many words? When you see it, make the sound of a lightning strike or something to that effect.
Okay,
Okay.
that's one sentence.
And then you
And then I immediately turn around. I get on my left. I kneel on my left knee. It's very
God.
important.
It's ritualistic.
Satanist lefts. Left knee, left hand.
And I will what am I like I go to kiss the fire with firebolt. I get down to where this grease is and I whisper Ibsafaren Sosha, and I kind of smooch the fire and light this grease, and the hope is that it will start to, hopefully my pyrotechnics as a crazy wizard can sort of pull off that it starts to spread around, but it's sort of slowly getting closer to Mizara. I'm imagining this happens not like instantly, but maybe over a couple 15 seconds, 30 seconds, enough for me to then do minor illusion to recreate that beam of light that is going into her heart.
Okay. We'll say make an intelligence check to see if you,
Sure.
you got your desired effect with the grease.
Roll that 19, baby.
Intelligence.
19's
God, the
only. 19's
19s.
only.
Oh man, if you would have called that, still good.
Okay, so you get the desired effect. You know, it
I'm so
slowly
proud of you.
spreads around
Thank
her
you.
in your kite shape.
And then
And then,
the cone of light goes to her heart. And I'm now hoping that my compadres will help me complete the illusion.
okay.
At this moment of time, Elwood goes up Super Mario style, but stealthily a little bit. He goes up a little bit, like, and then as he's in air, as high as he can jump, as high as this a little elevated gnome can jump, he goes like a Goomba, just going down, and he casts level 1 Thunder Wave.
Oh.
So that would damage Kit, Mazzara, and most likely Candlestick as well.
Yeah, it's for effect.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
You bastard. Oh my god. It's for effect.
Everyone make Constitution saves.
Is Mizara at disadvantage?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
guess what's his face has to make one as well.
19.
Because you're in on it. You're in on it. RP.
I'm so upset
wait, what?
right now.
My constitution.
Oh my god,
Here we go.
Mizara, that dex.
No, that's dexterity.
All right. So luckily it's the first one, and you don't have disadvantage. So it's a 22 for Mazzara, 22 from OTs, and then Candlestick as well.
Yes, I'm trying. Where's it at?
Okay.
There it is.
Everyone so far has passed. So
That's
anyone who
normal,
has
right?
Passed,
No advantage or
it's, yeah,
disadvantage?
it's a flat save.
Normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Candlestick, you are blown back. What is it? 10 feet, I believe.
I will kill you.
You take 9 points of thunder damage. Everyone else is going to take 4. Mazzara, I believe with Feign Death, you actually have resistance to it as well. Let me double check.
Oh.
Oh.
Blind. Target is resistance to all damage. So yeah, you only take 2 points of damage, Mazzara.
Time out. Wait a second. Wait a second.
What?
Does the thunder wave kill the squirrel?
No, squirrel's on me. Squirrel's on me. Squirrel's
Yeah,
on
I was
me.
gonna say the squirrel's on his person, so no.
Oh
Squirrel's
my.
dead.
Don't
You
try
know
to
it.
kill Denzel Squirrel.
Denzel's
Come
dead.
I
on.
have a question.
Can we get this guy Twitch man?
Does
Joking,
Zara's
Kappa.
spell break at any point during all of this? Or do I just use an
I
action
don't-
to cancel it?
It's gotta be coming
no,
up.
You actually do need to make. Okay. So
Because like at this point I want to cancel it, but if I'm getting hurt by this,
Just shout it really quick.
action, touch her, and then she'll wake back up.
okay, never mind. Then I'll RP it.
I think I cast a level 5. I didn't think it would do that much.
And also, I need you to make another Constitution save, OTs, to maintain concentration on suggestion.
Oh no.
Ooh.
If you have inspiration.
It's
I don't-
too late. So
I don't.
you know that, and I believe actually just damaging him, anyways, knocks him out. Or not knocks him out, but gets him out of the spell.
Okay.
However, 4 damage is actually enough to knock him unconscious. So he doesn't get flown 10 feet back, but you strike thunder, and it knocks him unconscious.
Okay.
So yeah, you jump up into the air, slam down, and boom! And then he just he doesn't get thrown off the rock, but he just sort of like takes the brunt of it, and then just passes out.
And Candlestick goes flying through the
Yeah,
air.
and Candlestick is flung 10 feet back.
Oh my god.
And just about right afterwards, it's been about 20 minutes now and 15 minutes. So Mazzara, you're now awake.
I was
And,
about to say I was gonna crawl over and touch her, but either way.
and
Sorry that
your
it took
disguised
so long,
selves
Mazara.
have got like a minute each left.
What is in my hair? What
Uh,
is this? Brain matter?
So it is 9:20, so it's a little bit later than normal. But why don't we
Oh my
take a
God.
break so everyone can figure out what they're doing?
I gotta use the
Oh my
restroom.
God.
Yeah, I got to figure out how I'm going to
um,
kill Elwood, so we'll take a quick breather, chat.
Yeah.
Let me pull this scene up. Chat, thank you guys so much for spending time with us. We still got a couple hours left of this, so we're good. We're going to take a super fast 5-minute break. I'm going to contemplate how I'm going to end this dwarf's life. And we'll be literally right back. All right? I love you guys. Don't go anywhere. Hey, chat, I would love some ideas as to how Candlestick is going to get revenge. Boom. All right, we're back. Chat, hello.
Oh, hello,
Hi.
chat.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's up? We were just debating. Elwood and I were just arguing over who's about to win in the death match we're gonna have here. We're basically gonna end the episode there, and we're just gonna do a 1v1 for the rest of this.
Battle Royale.
Yeah. Just to settle our
Battle
differences.
Royale.
Yo, I hear you like BRs.
Anyway, so Candlestick's miffed right now. As we roll back into this.
We come back in as everyone sort of gets unstunned from the recent thunder wave, and so he is unconscious, and everyone would know that he would now be considered in like death save territory.
Now, does everyone remember the stuff about death saving throws? Because I don't think anyone's had to make a death saving throw. Or is that
Yeah, I
like
remember.
if you need a refresher?
It's like once it, like,
I
yeah,
think I remember.
I think so.
Basically,
So-
3 rolls, above 10 pass, below 10 fail.
I did that much damage to Candlestick.
No,
No,
no, no,
not
no, no.
Candlestick.
If you would have put me on
No,
death's
not
door,
Candle.
you, oh my god, this would be a very,
Probably
anyway.
just shouldn't have
Masar
provided
would
that.
have. Oh man.
So can we assist him in this or no? I don't remember
Yes.
that.
So what you would do is you'll someone has to make a medicine check, and you have to get a 10 or higher. So it will, if someone says it happens, then it happens. But does the party try to stabilize him? Because you guys would get 4 checks, once around, and there's no way that you guys can't roll a 10 or higher.
How long do we have to decide that?
You have, it's 6 seconds for each round. So he can't die on the
Pretty
first
quick.
round. But if he rolls a 1 the first time or the second time, that's 2 failed death saving throws if you roll a 1. So if he rolls like a 3 and then a 1, he's dead.
And then I will say that if you stabilize him, he is still passed out for 1d4 hours.
Mhm.
If you revive him, like get him up to 1 hit point or more, he wakes up immediately.
Okay.
So if you guys
So-
wanted to tie him up and bring him somewhere, you always have that. You would stabilize. If you guys wanted him to wake him back up and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," then you would.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, gut reaction, do people try to stabilize him? Because if not, I'm
Yes.
going to have to start rolling death saving throws.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
I do.
the group comes over and makes sure he's stabilized. I am going to roll a d4. And, well, I guess I should have rolled it privately. But he is now going to be knocked out. And just for future reference, when anyone else goes down, it's a d4 amount of hours. So,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
so you know that he's going to be knocked out for at least 1 hour. He is completely unconscious. And whenever you come to, you only have 1 hit point.
So
We
we're
only
good.
had a couple anyway, but
Yeah, I mean...
Blessious, you did not just totally fuck everything up. You're good.
I
Ruined
mean, if
it.
you did, that would have been fine.
I see your face and you're good.
This is primo waterboarding.
jeez.
I mean, this is playing.
Can we
B.
just waterboard him?
So, okay, would we recognize, like, okay, so that was a 4 hour, he's knocked out for 4 hours. Can we, like, reasonably tell, like, he's gonna be out for a bit?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm dusting myself off, like, picking stuff up, getting back up.
You filthy dwarf.
What are you talking about? I did exactly what OTZ said.
No, I said make it sound like thunder. Or
And
something.
that's what I did.
True. It's his fault, though. Elwood's fault. No, you know what? We're in this together. Okay?
I mean, we could just
think we
wrap him
solved
up.
it.
Waterboard him?
Well, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Something tells me that's
Well,
not
we
good.
have to do something with him now.
Okay, what? I'm sorry, what happened?
Mazara.
Oh!
The
I
dwarf
feel
is an
like-
idiot.
Okay, what happened?
I'm a
She's
gnome!
alive.
And I woke you up?
Alive.
At
the
this
guns-
point, the disguises have also worn off, so your disguise selves are
Oh,
no
right.
longer active.
Oh, whoa.
Wow, Elwood Ocelot actually resurrected her. She's alive.
Praise be to the one true goddess.
Why am I covered in blood and brain matter and there's my hair?
You want to be mad at someone? Be mad at that guy!
No, No, I'm not. No. Okay. Candle, what happened?
The dwarf is an idiot.
That doesn't answer my question. What happened?
We have to decide how we're going to deal with Oliver now. He was supposed to fall for it, but that didn't work. So plan B.
Okay. I have a plan. Elwood, give me your squirrel.
Huh?
Do it.
Give me
Do it, dwarf.
your squirrel.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to grab him and take his squirrel.
She's had a lot of time to think about
Okay.
this while she was dead.
No.
Okay.
Give me it.
Okay. One condition. Actually, two conditions. Can you follow two?
What? Maybe it matters. What is it?
Number one, call him by his full name, Denzel Squirlington.
What's the other one?
Do not kill him.
I'm gonna take the squirrel anyway. I'm trying to grab it out of his hand.
No!
Okay.
Opposed strength checks.
That's gonna be opposed athletics.
Oh no.
That squirrel's dead.
Basically, a grapple. And
It is gonna-
acrobatics, if you'd like. Not Mazar. Mazar,
Oh,
you
wait.
have to do athletics.
Straight. Oh wait. I have it. Okay.
And then Mr. Elwood, you get to choose athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
No whammies.
Punch him.
Can't get the squirrel.
I'm about to.
No, I mean, I
Chop
will
him in half with
gladly
your
give
axe.
it to you if you don't promise to kill him.
What was his name again?
Denzel Squirlington, and you swear on your life.
Denzel Squirrelton is dead. Give me it right now.
No.
You hit Candle, and he's unconscious. What are we supposed to do with that man now? What are we supposed to do? Give me the
wake him
squirrel.
up.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna pick
No.
up Elwood, and I'm gonna grab the unconscious man as well. And I'm gonna start dragging them up the mountain.
So
Can I go
here's
up the
thing.
mountain?
We
Ooh.
Alex and I try to make sure that strength doesn't become just the end all be all stat. So
Yeah.
Elwood, would you like to have a chance? Maybe she can pick you up, or is that just like a no go at all?
Like as Blessious, we're asking this question.
Yeah.
Because we want
She
everyone
can
to have
pick
fun.
up. She can
Okay.
pick up Elwood.
Well, I'm saying you can make it either a chance and have you guys roll for it.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's physical. It's physical
Okay.
at this point.
Okay.
Unless I'm more speedy than she is, unless I'm Sonic the Hedgehog and she's Dr. Robotnik, which I don't think she is. So
Actually, I just want to say super fast, since we're doing that out of character, I really like that you guys are doing that because she is stupid strong. So, like, we would probably lose anyways, but thank you for giving us a chance. I'm saying that as
Yes.
another little person. Thank you.
I've just
that
been
will
in
be
too
out
many
happen again.
scenarios where it's like I'm the halfling warlock. I have to go
Yeah.
wherever the barbarian
If
pleases
you kill
because
this-
I just get like
Right.
football carried.
this is the only thing I've ever won in D&D. This is a squirrel. If you kill it, I
It's
will.
a squirrel.
Yeah,
I
and that's
will
the
never
last
talk to him
squirrel in
again.
Oblorn.
Oh my god. No, it's not.
If you kill this squirrel,
It's endangered.
Okay.
Yeah, right
so,
now.
So you agree to being picked up then. So you pick up Elwood.
let me down. Let me down.
I'm gonna
And
drag
Oswald.
the other guy. Yeah, I'm gonna start dragging them. Is there any like trees around here? Or can we move towards the tree?
There are a few like sparse trees. Think of like the savannah. There's like a few sparse trees, but there's not a lot of trees.
Okay, I'm gonna put I'm gonna set Elwood down. I'm gonna put the other guy against the tree, and Mazar is going to tell Elwood to tie him up. Basically, go ahead, tie him up. I'll
you
let
want me
your
to tie him
squirrel
up?
live if you tie him.
Oh, wait, what?
Tie him. I'll let your squirrel live if you tie him up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come here, Denzel. Oh my god.
Denzel.
Oh my
Yes.
god. You're so. Oh my god. You're so adorable. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Elwood then goes and ties him up. But oh my god, Denzel. Oh my god.
Okay. Are you?
I'm just gonna sit in front of the man and just not say anything to the rest of the party for a while. Just sit there and
Okay.
stare at him. That's all.
So you have him tied up to a tree.
I'm gonna
and,
wait.
you sit in contemplation. What else? What is Otis and Candlestick doing?
Candlestick is recovering all the items that got blown everywhere during that thunder wave. Because there's a lot of stuff he still needs. So
Yeah.
he's doing that.
I do want to say one more thing, just because you guys are new to D&D and wouldn't know that this is an option. Once he's stabilized, you could use a Cure Wounds on him to put hit points in him to bring him back early. That is a thing that you can do. So I'm just saying. Like, if you don't
I
want
was
to wait
gonna-
the 4 hours, that's an option.
I was gonna ask Candlestick anyway, because I feel like from earlier encounters, didn't he do something like that once before? Didn't he heal Mazzara?
I believe yes, and there was also another time in the
You healed me.
pre-show thing. Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple
So I
times.
could see me just asking, like, can you help this guy out? Anyway, I'm assuming that's what I would have been kind of awestruck with the Mazzara Elwood thing. Not really sure if I should intervene, and mostly focused on getting this guy to talk to us.
So you are asking that, like asking if Candlestick will do that.
Yeah, whenever you're done gathering your things.
Okay.
you
Let's
know.
assume that I got it all.
Do we know?
Handle.
Do we know what he? Do we know what we're going to say or ask?
Just tell him the god resurrected her.
I mean, that's what you said she was gonna do, right?
I mean, yeah, you lit her on fire for a little bit. Yeah. By the way, do you know he lit you on fire? And I'm the guy that put it out, and you're mad at me? Kill Denzel Squirrelington?
have no birds on me, gnome. No birds.
Tell her.
No,
Come on,
it was
man.
Very perfectly crafted.
All right, dwarf.
When he wakes up, I
No.
will tell him that I received a message from her, the goddess, and tell him that he is weak for not accepting more people into his cult and making it weaker.
As long as you don't get mad at me for making this a perfect scenario.
He wasn't very receptive to Azulot giving commands.
That's fine. We can use tools to convince him.
Okay.
Tools. What?
Unless someone has a better idea.
What tools are we talking about?
Well, I have tools enough to waterboard somebody.
We take his fingers.
Why do you keep saying what? I'm not familiar with waterboarding. I think I understand. the
So what you do is you
Like-
tie them up to, like, preferably I like trees, and then you put like some kind of just like cloth over the face and just pour water on them.
You said you're chaotic good, right, Elwood? By the way, just so you guys know.
I've never done it. I just want to do it.
In terms of D&D, I don't want to get into a moral debate, but D&D rules, evil is hurting people and killing them. So torture.
Oh no, I don't
in
want
the
to kill
sense of
them.
hurting
I don't want to kill them.
hurting
You just
and
wanna-
killing. Like going
Like
out.
Oh,
torture.
no. He just thinks he's drowning for a little bit.
That is hurting. Feelings count as being hurt.
Wait, what
count
if his
too.
intelligence isn't really there and he thinks that he's helping
Yeah,
and it's
my
not like
intelligence is pretty
bad.
low,
He
I
thinks it's
believe, yeah.
good, so he's just like
Yeah, my
a little
intelligence is
bit
pretty
pure,
low.
trying to,
You're never aware of your alignment, and you can absolutely make these decisions. I'm saying I'm not going to stop you. I'm just letting you know your alignment may shift if you.
Oh, I
decide
think
to torture
Elwood would
people.
totally like suggest it, but I don't think he would act on it. Unless if you killed a squirrel, maybe
So
the alignment would change. Like,
That's the line.
drastic.
So good is
switch.
the opposite. It is basically trying to make sure people don't get hurt and people don't get killed. So
Oh, but this is
standing
for the
by
good
and
of people,
watching
right?
while you're not taking part in it, it is still a neutral act. So you will still, no matter what, unless if torture happens and you are aware of it, your alignment will be shifted towards the neutral to evil side. Not immediately on the
Interesting.
spot.
Have you ever seen
but-
Hot Fuzz?
No.
For the good of what is it? For the good of all.
The greater good, but
The greater good. For the greater good.
I think for simplicity's sake, because
I
it could be
know.
like an
Yeah.
infinite moral debate, right? So
Yeah. That's why it's just like I'm not trying to argue morals. Evil and neutral is hurting or not caring if people get hurt. Good is trying to prevent it.
I think
So-
Elwood would just suggest it, not act on it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not trying to stop anyone's actions. I'm just saying like your
Yeah.
alignment.
Gotcha. Wait. So, We went through all of this. Hours of planning, carefully planned, carefully executed. Throwing candlestick 20 feet in the air. I mean,
Too far.
Yeah. Are you okay, by the way?
No.
Listen, we did all
You know,
of
he
this.
told me to
We
do
did
it.
all of this. Listen, we'll worry about it later. Listen.
I wasted my shawl on this.
You want a waterboard or whatever. You want to torture a man who we've been trying to convince to help us. I mean, if we wake him up and Mazara convinces him that she heard from a god or whatever, I mean,
Revived!
yeah, he might think that we're worthy to join the cult. But if we torture him, I mean, what's that going to give us?
I agree.
Yeah,
I still want his fingers afterwards.
No.
You can take his hair right now.
Yes.
Actually,
Take a snip of his hair right now. It's greasy. It's gross. You want it. It's
King
great.
Needlestick, I promise you, I will scalp his head perfectly for you.
What?
If he wants it, I will.
He needs his hair. The man. Why are we talking about taking his hair? I don't understand.
It's
Further
better
down the
than his
line, no,
fingers.
I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, he's talking about fingers. I'm talking about his hair. You can't walk around with scalp.
Hey, take his hair. I think Mazara's plan.
I'll think about it. But for now, we should talk to him first.
Can you help him at
And
all?
then kill him.
Candlestick.
I can.
No. Okay, fine. Kill him after we're getting the. Do whatever you want. We need to get in the.
We're not gonna kill him. We're gonna
cult.
kill him. This.
You're stressing me out.
Okay, so
Okay.
where we're okay, so don't worry. God.
I'm disappointed in us.
In we.
And we.
and we.
I'm disappointed in we. We want to kill a man. I thought we were just joining a cult. I don't even remember why we're joining a cult, frankly.
Oh, Teasy,
We're
come on.
supposed to be-
Like, think about it. We just wake him up, have the big lady stand in front of her, and then make her say, "Oh, I've been revived with a message from the one true goddess," and it's all said and done. Just slap it around a couple times, wake him up.
Easy. Let's do it.
Fine.
Eh.
All right, I
See,
walk up
Denzel?
to him. I walk up to the guy. Is he strapped to the tree, or is he just tied up
Yeah.
against the tree?
To the
That would
tree,
be
like
bizarre.
around it. Yeah. Right up to
Okay.
the tree.
How are
So-
his arms positioned? You said he's like right angle sitting up against the tree. How did you position his arms whenever you guys tied him up?
Down.
Down, so just kind of like at his sides, like right angled with the tree, kind of.
Yeah, right angled with the tree, arms down. Arms
Okay.
are like rope around until his like elbow.
Until about his elbow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also going to have you roll a survival check to see how well you tied him up.
Oh, I would love to.
Good
Ooh.
God.
Oh, that's the help with Denzel squirreling tonight. Could not have done it.
It helps Elwood's into bondage.
Oh my god.
Makes sense.
The
I can see
dice
it.
gods love you guys today.
That's 3
You
crits,
know,
right?
just a perfect.
I think
I
it's
think so.
a hard crit.
Screen.
All right. So okay, I can tell this guy's bound, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'm going to get kind of right up in his face. And keep in mind, I always have to remind people of this. Candlestick's very short, right? He's tiny, and he goes up to this guy. He's standing up, but the dude's sitting down. He's probably still just barely at his head height. Just sort of like looks at him, peers him up and down a little bit, gets like really close to his face.
I can't
and
do
looks,
this, RP.
And then he takes his hand and he puts it around this guy's throat and squeezes as hard as he can for a moment. And he like feels the breath stop since he's unconscious, right? And says, I'm casting Cure Wounds, by the way.
While
says-
you murder him?
Yeah. And says, Ranavatheth, Kavash the Ranai there. And then he takes his hand off and you see like an icy grip mark around his neck. Looks almost like frostburn on his throat. And then should I roll for that? 1d8?
Yes. You should be able to just click on the.
Before
Cure
you
Wounds
do
spell
that,
and cast it
change
at
the
level 1.
screen. Have you done that?
Oh yeah, I can do that so we can see rolls. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Chat, why didn't you remind me? Jesus.
Yo, chat,
did.
what's wrong with you, chat?
They did. I just
sorry,
didn't-
what'd you say, Alex? What? Sorry. Or Max?
Yes.
What?
You'll just click on Cure Wounds and just click on it to cast the spell and just cast it. I'm assuming at level 1.
Yeah.
And then make sure you mark up the spell slot.
Dope.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, so you heal him to completely full. So you see the icy grip left on his neck, and you see the cold pulse throughout him. You see the sort of blood that had been dripping from his head after getting slammed with a wall of force. Seal back up, and now he just has this stain down the side of his cheek, and he comes to, and he's sort of like very much like a wild animal. You see his breath like, and he starts breathing like rapidly, and you see him like try to struggle.
Calm down,
out
you
of these
fool.
bonds.
Yeah,
We
tied
don't
you
have
up.
time for this.
Wait, why did we tie him up? I forgot.
I don't know why.
I mean, he's chaotic, so we can expect that he would do ridiculous
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Do something, right? So.
Azara will go ahead and squat right in front of him and just get square up to his face. Just right into his face. What do you got? Ocelot? Ocelot? Oh god, my lisp is
Ocelot.
bet. Ocelot. Oh. I'm gonna say goddess, okay.
Say it again.
I'm gonna avoid that word. Just gonna get right up to his face. I've been resurrected. As you see, these people around me clearly have magic more powerful than you have. And she has a message for you.
He's just staring at you.
If you do not talk to us or help us, we will have to do something within your cult.
What was that? You said within his
Yeah, within his cult. Oh god.
what power?
This is not.
What power do you have greater than ours? And then
At this,
you see him spit right into your face.
Can I try
better roll for it.
stopping this spit?
I'll roll to see if I hit you. What's your armor class? 15, I think.
Do that public.
15. Oh my.
I'll spit. Everyone spit.
No.
You catch his loogie right in the eye that didn't have the gross one sitting over it.
Oh my god. I pop my rage.
What?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
you can't be mad at Elwood anymore at this point.
I don't think she's killing me right now.
Yeah, that just gets rid of the emotion, right? Okay, so you pop your rage. What would you like to do? with,
I'm gonna take out my battle axe. I'm gonna put up against his neck. I'm gonna slowly start cutting him and going down to his shoulder blade.
God damn.
So you're just
Are you
Just
filleting?
going to I'm just gonna, yeah, just slowly going with it and just curving in so it gets deeper just a little bit more, but not enough to like pierce or cut anything. Just the skin,
okay. So it's just breaking skin. It's not
breaking skin,
not
not
even
like
drawing blood.
cutting his throat. No.
You see he starts to breathe rapidly and he like closes his eyes. Whatever happens to me at this point, at least it's a little pandemonium. Do what you will.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry.
No,
Is
no,
that in
no.
character?
No.
Wait.
It's not. It's not.
Remember, none of us had any idea or plan at this point. So
I just want to go through my
Yeah.
spell list real fast. Don't do anything yet. Hang on.
Okay, I'll wait just for a second.
the only thing I can think of that I have for this is with I don't think it will matter, but hypnotic gaze is something that I could use, which will like.
I believe that makes him incapacitated, which means he can't do or say anything.
Oh, never mind. It's The target can see or hear you. It must succeed. Will be charmed. Oh, incapacitated. Never mind.
Just like OT's like, let me look at my spell book, and then like he's just going down the list, and you just hear the off screen like, shink, I've got something.
Yeah. I'm just licking my finger, flipping through a spell book while Mazzara is threatening me. It's like, What recipe can I make here? What did
you
Oswald
see
say?
anything, or are we ready to?
Okay,
what did
can
Oswald say last?
Do what you will.
Do what you will.
you muted?
Mike.
It was an accident.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I was like, wait,
so-
what?
Can I? We've never tried this. Can I use command to get him to tell me things?
Paste the spell in chat.
How do I do that without casting it?
Just cast it. Unless it doesn't show the text box.
It might not.
Probably just has the DC.
I don't see the.
No, it's output spell card. So yeah, you should just be able to just click on it to cast it, and it should post it in chat.
Mazzara, if you
There we go.
It's not gonna be as bad as you think. Don't worry.
Some typical
Oh no, I was
commands
just gonna
there.
say I could help you potentially sell it. Like, if you start cutting him with prestidigitation, I could make it potentially emit like a rotting smell, or like, I don't know, something to make him be like, okay, this is gonna be painful, and maybe second guess.
I
his-
don't think he's too worried about that. I'm pretty sure he's gonna enjoy dying because of his whole.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like his
So I
kink.
have a different plan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless-
so
This is pink.
actually, it's very interesting in the world that we created. Death is not so much a punishment. Like, being sentenced to die is not a thing, really, because you just get put into the second life where you live as either an angel or a devil, and then you just get put back into the reincarnation cycle and popped back out as a different person. Kind of. Well, you get
That's
mixed
the-
in with other people's essence, but there's a reincarnation cycle, so death isn't necessarily like a scary thing as much as it's just a part of the cycle. So the things that like people get sentenced to is like torture or exile or working in the mines and
Yeah.
things like that is more what people fear.
I have
What's
an
the
idea.
least
Okay.
pandemic? No,
Pandemic, I think.
is that it?
I think so. We'll say it is.
Okay. Mazzara's gonna turn to Candle and tell him to come closer over here. Come. I would love for you to put your symbol on him.
Interesting. Okay, I follow. Let me think for a moment.
You have the idea? Okay.
I think so. I mean, I have an idea. I don't know if it's the one you're thinking of, but I think it's a good one. My issue is this guy enjoys pain, right? So
He is another thunder wave.
What if we put your symbol on him, bring him to the cult, and say that he has changed his ways,
Oh,
keep him alive,
fun.
but take off some of his legs and arms?
I'm gonna reach for the necklace that I have too with the symbol and say like, we have these as well.
Yeah, me too.
So you pull out the Salos symbols. Have you done anything with your holy symbol candlestick?
the one that I had on me is just in my bag.
The candlestick holder?
Oh,
Your-
I thought you meant the Salset symbol. No, the candlestick holder.
Sorry.
Yeah, he just has it on him. Yeah.
Okay.
Where
It-
did we determine that the sign of Votra was? It was inside where the candle goes, right?
I think it was both inside and on the bottom too, wasn't it?
Okay, look. All right, my memory is not as good as it once was, but I'll say this: Candlestick. He on every single one of his candles, he puts his symbol or Votra's symbol on the candles themselves. So, yeah, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
So
remember
is it
where it
it's
was.
not at all on the candlestick holder then? Is it always on the candles?
You're asking me to commit to this on the record because I don't remember. I think it was inside of literally inside the basin. I'm pretty sure it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I remember.
Okay. And it's okay. D&D is a very fluid being, so.
Yeah, well, chat's not. Anyways, so all right. This is actually really hard to decide. All right. So I'm going to take out. I have a little bit of goblin vomit from the last episode. Like, a little bit of the goblin vomit from the last episode. And so I'm going to take this. It's only like 2 ounces of it. So I'm basically use all of it. I'm going to take this little bit in this tiny little jar and I'm going to take it out. It's almost like a paste at this point. I guess vomit turns into paste over time. It's been like a day. And I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to, what is he wearing, by the way?
Just general dark kind of peasant-y clothing. It's not like mud caked, but it's not, there's definitely mud here and there on it, but in general it's mostly just darker clothing.
Okay. I'm going to take the Ocelot dagger and I'm going to rip open his tunic or cloak or whatever it is on his chest.
I'll help him rip it open.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take this goblin vomit and I'm gonna like draw a symbol. I'm gonna draw that hand on his chest.
So he is bound to the tree with rope that goes right across his chest. So if you want to cut open his shirt and have that revealed, you will have to untie him from the tree.
Can we just move the rope and open it so it just moves up his chest and down his body? It just opens like that.
It wouldn't be a very big gap, but yes, you could, and especially because Elwood tied it so damn tight. You can get something that's probably about that big.
That looks like a goblin hand.
If that's big enough for you, yeah, you can probably get it about like 4 to 5 inches, maybe.
How about you put it on his face?
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it on his face.
Really quick.
Just do the handprint.
Candlestick. Are they gonna believe him? I mean, if clearly he's gonna say he didn't choose this.
We'll count out his time.
Just say he's possessed.
Yeah, as soon as she says that, I take the dagger and I literally open up his mouth, or I throw the dagger on the ground. I open up his mouth, right, with my fingers, and you can tell, like, Candlestick's getting really close. It looks like he's gonna try and bite the man's tongue, like, out of his mouth, but he pulls back and looks at me, Zara. Cut it out. And he's like holding this man's jaw.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you sure
He's
that you want to do this?
Why not?
Oh, he
Oswald,
can't speak.
he's sitting there like
Oswald, you have nothing to say.
and he's actually gonna try and start kicking at you, Mr. Candlestick.
Does he want to die?
That's a natural 20. So you take 2 points of damage as he basically, while sitting down, somehow roundhouse kicks you into the ribs.
What the? How do you roundhouse kick?
I'm looking at the 20.
It's a natural 20.
Sitting.
So you
This
take
is a
2
conspiracy.
points
Goes around the
He's a
tree and
ninja.
hits you.
I'm down to
Oh my
20
God.
hit points.
and he's going to just continue struggling at this point. And
Can
if
I
you
stomp
get
on his
close-
leg?
all right. So
Can
you
break it?
If it happens, it happens.
if you hit him, I don't believe you can hit him without knocking him unconscious. So you can try and pin him.
Can I
if you'd
just?
like,
Oh, yeah,
but
I'll
if you
just
cause
hold
any
it
sort of
down.
damage to him, your strength is so high that you.
I forgot how weak he is. Okay, I'll just keep his
Boaty,
feet
boaty.
still.
Okay. So you straddle his legs.
Boti, you and the dwarf have 5 minutes.
No.
5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get right up there and I'm gonna look at him. What's your favorite color?
Are you still holding his mouth open?
Mm,
Wait, what? Me?
I think so. No, he got
No, he
knocked.
kicked me away,
he
didn't
got kicked, so he probably.
Yeah, probably let go.
Okay,
Kinda
so
like
you let go. You're off of.
Oh yeah, 100%. I thought
Okay.
he kicked me back.
Oh no, he just kicked you in the ribs. That's all.
Well, yeah,
okay.
I am releasing him for now.
Okay. Mizar, are you still straddling his legs or?
Yes.
Okay. He just tried to break me. I've experienced what Azulat has been through,
I'm not.
and it's much worse than whatever you can do.
I'm not trying to break you. They want to break you. Do you see that goblin over there? I once watched him feast on brains. I mean, he takes his little. He's got like these serrated fingernails, and he just like cuts people up and makes drinks for fun out of it. Okay, I don't do that.
I'm sure he does.
You understand? So, what's your favorite color? A little bit of small talk before you die, at least, right? Can't be that bad.
We're not getting anywhere, old man. Okay, wait. You know what?
He
We'll
said
just keep
5
him
minutes.
alive. Fine. 2 more minutes.
No? Do you have a family?
I do, but I haven't talked to them, and they hate me. They've
Hmm.
disowned me.
Okay. This guy is obviously a trouble starter. Teasy, may I please get in?
I
Firestorm.
have one last question. How would you feel if they etch the sign at Salicet?
Which
Right.
one? Her
That's like
sister?
The candlestick wanted to.
No, Candlestick is Votra, and that's
Yeah.
Ocelot's
That's the
sister.
one you would want to do.
Okay. Okay. How would you feel if the sign of Voltra was carved into your forehead and we drug you to the middle of the square and we called, what was the guy who we saved?
Jasir.
Jasir. And we called Jasir and all of the guards and the whole town. We brought everyone. What do you think about that? Does that make you happy?
You're going to kill me first, then carve?
Nope.
Or-
You'll be alive.
Fantastic. I'll spread the word of Azulat to everyone in the city and
He's gonna
everyone
cut
who
out your
feels.
This is bad. Okay.
May I? All right.
I'm walking away because clearly I'm not.
You can't win with this guy.
Oh my god.
It's not fair.
I tried.
Oliver,
You
how's
guys,
it going?
I'm sorry you rolled really poorly.
Oliver, how's it going, buddy?
Wonderful.
Same here. I'm pretty good too. Listen, do you like pleasure?
Sure. Let's say I do.
Okay, what kind of pleasure?
Would you like to know?
No. You don't. I like to go down to a bar, maybe have a 2-tree, White Claws.
Wait.
Maybe. Oh, it's my pleasure, but okay, I'm honest with you. Tell me your pleasure, just one. Okay, I told you mine. You tell me yours.
My name's Oswald Aldos. I like long walks on the beach, killing people in the name of Azulat, and trying to dismantle a government.
Whoa, that's very motivated. Listen, okay, how about this? That goblin behind you wants to cut out your tongue and stamp some stuff on you that you don't like. And yeah, you can say, even though you don't have a tongue, you'll spread the word of your goddess. Hell yeah, man, spread that word. But what happens if there's a killer squirrel that's gonna eat your testicles?
What the?
Wonderful. I don't like children. And besides, I don't know how the town will react to carving someone up and putting them on display. That doesn't exactly evoke happiness, a sense of pride, or anything wonderful in those of the townsfolk. Do you think they'll accept someone who worships Votra?
Oh no, but that lady was resurrected by a goddess.
Okay.
I have a question.
We have like a minute. No.
No, I have a question.
No. You
I'm
said
still waiting.
what?
We
Listen, Oliver.
Oswald.
If you were going to hide a body, where would you hide it?
You know, probably right next to the leader of our fire starters. Probably right next to her. Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Where would we
Okay,
find
I
this
get one
leader?
last thing. Listen, Oliver, Candle, are you serious? You seriously gonna like kill this guy?
I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to bring his
Okay.
body to their leader.
Well,
Where
are
is
you
your
sure you
leader?
don't want the squirrel to go
Where is
first?
your leader? Quiet, dwarf!
Oliver,
No, no,
Oliver.
no! I got
I
this.
mean Oswald.
This
no,
is mine.
No. You said 5 minutes. It's been
6 minutes.
Yeah.
It's been 6 minutes.
It's
been
a hair
6
pass
minutes.
freckle.
no. Listen. I will give you. How about this? If you give me 1 more minute, I will not fight you when you take all of his toes.
Fine.
Elwood,
Okay.
No.
Oswald,
Candlestick, can you make him say something?
We never answered that question, can I?
Oh, command, you could get him to say something that would take 6 seconds to say.
Make him praise your god and sacrifice himself to that god.
whoa.
He can't do anything that is directly harmful to him.
Well, I just move his own hand with a blade, possibly.
I believe he can do things that are directly harmful with command.
Oh, wait, it can?
What?
Wait, what?
Dang.
Your class is effed up, bro.
It says that the spell has no effect if the target is undead if it doesn't understand your language or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Oh, if your demand is okay, I was wrong.
Harmful to it, like to itself, not to something else. Yeah.
So I can't make him kill himself. I can make him tell us something. I can literally force him to tell us something basic. But
Or
If he fails his wisdom saving throw, yes.
yes, I mean,
I
I have a few chances. To
this
do
makes me really sad out of RP, but
I know.
so I feel really sad about saying this. But in theory, if he's this devout to this god, forcing him, like threatening him to force him to like have to say that he renounces her and stuff could potentially make him upset. But that makes me really sad to think about. For
Yeah,
other reasons
yeah,
outside
it's
RP,
terrible,
so
but like,
it makes me really sad. I don't know if I like that very much.
it's the only thing I can think of. Because
The
like
only
he's,
thing I thought
yeah.
of is just like leveling with him and be like, listen, obviously I'm not a cultist. Obviously, like a last ditch effort, Hail Mary being like, we just want to know.
I agree
where
with that one very
So
much. I agree with that very much.
Yeah.
How did we get here?
I agree with that.
It was such a good plan.
Yeah. Well, we forgot that he's a crazy cultist, and we're not. So we kind of misjudged that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at this point my rage is gone. So
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
calm
So
down.
what do you guys okay, I will tell you this. I don't know. I would say this in character, but I legitimately don't I don't know how you RP spell slots. Like I don't know. But I do not want to do this. It's a bad idea. But I could cast command up to 5 times. But I do not want to do
Just
that. I want to do it
try-
once.
Yeah. I mean,
Can you command him? Wait, can you just command him to like bring us to his cult
It's
leader?
a 6-second duration. I can
Oh,
get him
never
to
mind.
tell us where it is and how to get inside.
Yeah.
But
That's
does that
helpful.
really help?
I don't know.
isn't that, well, we wanted to get inside the cult to get closer to it, right? So I
I'm
We
mean,
need to gather information and meet up with that other lady in a couple days, right? That was part of
Yes.
what we needed.
That
to
was
do.
the entire premise, was to get information from Oliver. Oswald. That guy.
We wanted to just join the cult, but if we can at least.
Yeah, our
We
DM
could just
screwed us.
waterboard him.
So
No,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
no.
We'll talk about it in the post show.
Okay, Candle, listen, before you murder him, we just need information, remember? Oswald,
Oliver.
look at me in the eyeballs. While you still have them, mind you.
I'll cut him out.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
We
I'm
very
sorry. I'm
sarcastic
sorry.
blinks.
I am not a cultist. I don't know how to sacrifice people. Okay, I'll level with you. We just want to know about your cult. So either you tell me, or you're gonna tell them. Okay, it's up to you.
Why would I tell them?
Okay. I just walk away. Just gonna walk away.
I'm past that point. So
I'm walking away. I'm not gonna be able to fight him off, buddy. I can't stop him. And I just walk away.
We could just keep him alive and make him hang out with us until he tells us something.
Oh yeah, we could keep him alive.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, right. That. I wanted to say that, but I had to be all angry. But yeah. Good. Just keep him alive. Mark him in your symbol.
did Anya ever tell us how we could contact her, or just to show back up at the courthouse?
She said you know where I am. But that's about all that she gave you.
Ambiguous.
Can't you get the spell message?
Yeah. Message.
Candlestick?
Do that one.
Yeah.
It's not a cleric spell, is it?
It's not a cleric spell?
No, I don't believe it's cleric, and also he'd have to level up to get because it's a cantrip.
And you have to
Oh,
point
you're
the
thinking
person,
of
right?
sending. Sending
I'm
is
thinking
the
sending.
yeah.
Oh, no, I do not have that. Not yet.
You could get Elwood to send a message to Anya because you can send messages to people.
Well, he has to point in her. He'd have to point in her general direction,
Oh,
and she'd have to be within 120 feet
That's
as
how
well.
they got around that.
The Hail Mary of messages.
Just, Anya, we need you. Anya, we need you. Anya, we need you.
All right, we have two options. Either I can make him tell us what we want to know,
Mhm.
or the more interesting one is we bring him back to our friends.
How about both? And we just make him watch what we do.
You know, if you can't see about like the stuff that's wrapped around his body, my squirrel and I are pretty good at tying him up. We just, put some stuff over his mouth. He can talk, yada, yada, yada. Take him back.
It's no. He's not going back into the city ever.
Yeah, you would also then have to find a way to disguise yourselves, like firemen carrying or whatever, an entire corpse into the city. Well, body, not the. not corpse
Or we
yet.
could waterboard him.
What does Ocelot look like? Ocelot
Ocelot?
look like? What does she?
Look like what form does she present herself as?
I'll skip TLDR. Could I pull off disguise self and illusions to look like her?
Can disguise self move? Because her hair's on fire.
Yeah, you could.
I could put
mean,
grease in my hair and let it on
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. What if I minor illusion of fire?
Guys, we
so
tried this
you
plan
could-
once before, and it backfired horribly.
Oh no, I'm just thinking while you guys, because Otis at this point is like struggling, thinking they're gonna kill him, they're gonna kill him,
Yes.
and I don't know if he like is cool with that. So I could see him coming back as like pretending to be her and being like, tell them where the cult is or something.
You
But
can tell just you know that he's very skeptical and is
that's true. That's true.
not likely to believe anything told to him at this point, like anything at all.
Yeah.
And his defense
That's true.
mechanism is just like, I'm gonna die, so I'm just gonna put up all my walls and jerk
Yeah,
you
he
guys
wouldn't
around.
believe it because of everything we did before, and I just told him that we're not cultists and stuff. So
It's safe to say we don't have many options left with this guy.
Yeah.
Right? We're not going to trick him anymore.
I
I can't
I-
kill him now. I'm out of rage. I don't really want to kill him.
okay. Please, guys. Obviously, he's gonna praise be to his goddess, and good for him. Believe in what he wants. But you know what? I think he's kind of a shitty person. So why not just make him denounce the goddess? I'm just saying, Candlestick, have at him. And Guy, you're gonna live. Okay.
Lisa, what do you want?
Should at least get some information, I guess.
Boaty?
Not much
So,
we can do.
are you guys talking about this right in front of him?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Because at this point,
Okay.
I'm assuming we all know that the only way he's getting information is literally casting a spell and forcing it, right? I'm assuming that's we're all on the same page.
Do you get disadvantage if someone knows you're gonna cast a spell?
No.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
There is like cancel or counter spells, but I don't think this guy has counter spells.
No.
Do we even know if this guy? We don't know much about him at all.
No.
Okay.
He's got
All
4
I know
HP.
is-
I'm gonna assume he probably.
Yeah, he's
doesn't have
weak.
much.
Yeah, he's small.
I guess. Yeah.
Hands sweaty, mom spaghetti.
Boaty, do you have any ideas?
What? I'm over there.
Do you have any
I
ideas?
walked. What?
All right, I'm gonna walk up to this guy
I'll walk
and
over.
just stand in front of him and stare him in the eyes. And I'm gonna cast command here. Let me fire this off again. And I'm gonna do this like, oh wait, that doesn't. Okay, never mind. I already did that. And I'm gonna do it like super Jedi mind trick style. I'm gonna do the "these are not the droids you're looking for" thing, and just say,
Tush.
I rolled a total of 10. You can command him to say one thing within 6 seconds.
all right. I'm gonna ask him, and I'm saying it this way because there's no way I'll be able to equivocate it in 6 seconds. Tell us how to find the cult.
I give me 1 minute, 1 second to formulate.
Yeah, I know.
response. How to find the cult? You said.
Yeah. Quickly, like phrase it quickly, right? Because obviously you don't have a lot of time to explain things.
Can
You
you,
know?
like, can you like ask him what he's afraid of? Like, could you get him to reveal all of his
Ask him.
darkest
True,
things?
you could.
You
could.
can do another command.
You're gonna make me waste
Yeah.
all my spells. Do you know how strong
It's
I am?
fine.
Sorry. Sorry.
Do it. You won't.
Because we're gonna end up in combat after this,
That's
guaranteed.
true.
I bet not.
Just kick everyone in combat. You're fine.
I don't think we're gonna be in combat after this.
I don't trust Max. You'll put us in combat on repeat.
He's
Use
not
it.
the NPC.
Use it.
You just don't trust him.
Yeah, no.
We're marching into a cult. 5 is what we're gonna do. So.
All right.
As
So
his fiance, you definitely shouldn't trust me.
I don't at all. So
all right. So you command him, and he sort of has like the smug grin on his face, and you see him scowl, look at you. The only way she's contacted me is through puzzle boxes at either the Church of Kylos, Fuzzies, or the Cheese Shop. And then fuck you.
fuzzies.
Fuzzies. That is the name of the general store in town.
Okay, wait. Repeat that. I didn't have my notes up.
Yeah.
What was that?
Church of Kylos.
Yeah,
Uh,
Kylo's
Fuzzies.
So
puzzle box.
puzzle boxes, and she leaves them. I should have said this, but at night. At night, she leaves them at either the Church of Kylos, Fuzzies, or the Cheese Shop.
The cheese shop doesn't have a name.
Nope. It's
No,
just
that's the name of the shop.
Cheese shop. Okay.
Yeah, they don't sell cheese there. It's just the cheese.
Yeah. Actually,
You
they sell
should know,
pierogies.
dude.
It's crazy.
It's the weaponsmith.
Is there anything else you all want to know?
What's his worst fear?
Did spit in my face.
Yo,
I'm
do it.
trying not to get angry about that.
This will
You're
be the
very
majority of
calm.
my spell slots. When we get in combat, it is going to be very difficult for me to heal or do damage. So,
I
Do
think
it.
we should let him go. I think we should let him go.
What
Let
the
him
hell?
go.
Kill the guy! Like, get what we want. Kill him. Come on. I don't like him.
Wait,
He
oh, he's
threatened
just
my
all the way
squirrel.
over there. He didn't hear us.
What? Oh,
He said he walked over.
yeah. I
could've
just
come
walked.
back.
I was.
Oh, he walked over.
I was
Okay.
walking over to you guys. I think we should. You know what? I think we should let him go.
I disagree.
Why?
You guys, what is killing him gonna get for us?
save
Okay.
our butt when he tells the
One-
rest of the call about us?
His
And I
fingers,
can loot his dead corpse.
Okay,
both
settle
of his
down, not all
eyeballs,
at once.
his hair.
Okay, candlestick. Other than body parts.
That's all he's good for.
Okay.
The call.
Oh, Otis doesn't actually know that you got information at this point, so
He told us
formulated a
what we
plan,
needed to
but
know.
Probably shouldn't have because I don't know.
Yeah, no.
No, never
No,
mind.
it's fine because like we would have recognized you were gone. So
He told us what we needed to know.
What did he say?
That she leaves puzzle boxes at night in a few different places, and that's how he contacts her.
Does he know the puzzle boxes are from her?
I don't know.
Well, that's the only way that he got contact with her.
Oswald, do you even know if you're talking to a god? Yes.
Wait.
At that point, you look over at Oswald, and his head is slumped down.
Wait. Ask who's her. Ask who's her.
Can I see if he's alive? Like what? Like
Yeah, you take 2 steps, and before you can even make a medicine check, you see a small dagger in his right hand.
Dude, no.
And you see like a couple stab wounds in his leg, and
we didn't check him for weapons. Damn it! Why did we check him for
He's just been like stabbing himself to.
yeah, he
and
killed
as
himself.
as you get close, you I hope you burn.
Well,
Revive
Candle, here
him!
you go. No, Candle. Have a snack.
Otazy, can you revive this man? Revive
Wait, have
him.
a Snickers. Hold on.
No, we.
I can't do anything. I don't know how to. I don't know that kind of stuff.
And you have about a couple seconds. If you're going to try and revive him or
Are you
stabilize
sure
him.
you want him dead?
Candle has used enough energy tonight.
Do you realize we don't even know?
Fine.
Please.
I walk up
I
to
don't
him
know,
and
I
take
don't
out the Ocelot dagger and stab him in the throat.
The Ocelot dagger.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, that's my dagger. You said you give it to me yesterday.
I would not have
you
seen
s-
that coming, so I do nothing.
I do nothing.
You
I
take.
thought you were actually gonna heal him, so I definitely did not do anything.
I thought the neutral evil death cleric was gonna heal the
Okay. I know this is beyond saving, but could I throw a medicine roll?
To do what?
You know he's getting stabbed in the throat.
Yeah.
There's no.
Oh yeah, I don't know how. Could he do a strength check?
Oh, are you gonna try to
Okay,
stop him?
so actually, roll
No.
to hit him. You have advantage.
Okay. All right. I just realized that I don't actually have like a dagger in my inventory to roll with.
Don't you have the Ocelot dagger?
It's not in my D&D inventory. It's just like noted inventory. So
It's a
should I just-
dagger. So just
D4?
forward slash R space D20 plus your dexterity bonus or strength bonus, whichever is higher, plus 2.
Lord. Okay. Roll dexterity, which is 2. So I can just roll a d20 and then add that up manually. So
Yeah, sure.
6. So it'll be 10. Right?
You have advantage.
So again.
So just hit the up arrow in chat and like enter again, and we'll just roll another d20 for you.
Sick. Yeah, he's dead for sure, right? It's like a
Yes.
15.
I'm
Right,
assuming.
or
Well,
17.
what is the modifier that you are using for strength or dex? What is
Dex,
the number?
because it's a +2, strength is 0. So
Plus 2. Oh well, yeah, he's already stabbed himself a bunch. So even 1 point of damage, he's down.
good.
And as you stab him in the throat with an Ocelot dagger, I'm gonna need you roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
What are you doing? What's happening?
Should just
Yeah, what is Elwood doing? That's what
I need to
I'm-
stop
flick his
using
face. Yeah,
faith-based
you
stuff
do.
around you.
Wait.
You are
What are you doing?
you're training me.
Oh.
You stab him in the throat, and as tough as you are, the coldness of this dagger stings so much, you drop it.
Stings me?
Yes. It stings you. As you kill him with it, it immediately feels like you are grasping not just ice, but something colder. And you immediately drop the dagger.
He's dead though, right?
He is absolutely
Okay.
dead. And
Okay.
the dagger
thing that
now
matters.
has a thin sheet of ice around it.
Okay.
That was my
I follow.
dagger.
No.
It's very thin, probably like 2 millimeters thick.
It's
But it
ruined
isn't
now.
enough to
You
be
can't
like-
have it.
And so
Is
now
there any?
he's
Is
dead.
there anything else besides that? Just like thin sheet of ice. Like does it still have that mark of Ocelot on it?
Yeah, the dagger still looks the exact same way it was before.
Okay. I think I follow what's happening, but we can talk about it after.
You take
Yeah.
2 points of cold damage
Oh
from your
yeah,
hand being.
yeah. That's what I get for asking follow-up questions.
I think that might be my fault, actually.
No, that's what you get for stabbing a dude with with the rival god's dagger.
I know. I'm down to half health now, by the way, guys. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on your own.
Okay.
All right, so
well,
you now have a dead corpse tied to a tree. What do you guys do?
Well, I am gonna use my fingernails and stuff and start carving him up a little bit.
Okay.
I need to replenish my stock. So.
I will.
Go ahead and roll, I believe, a medicine check to see how well you harvest.
Ooh, damn.
Let's see. You can pretty much get what you want.
Perfect.
Look, I'm very sad that he's dead, but I'm not too sad because he threatened my squirrel, Denzel Squirrelington. Could I keep my promise on scalping the guy for you?
No.
What is wrong with you? It was a. What'd that guy do to you? You gonna scalp him? You gonna
he's-
eat him for dinner too?
No, I just he said he wanted me to scalp him in the beginning. Did you not?
I said
While
I
they're
did.
arguing, I'm just gonna like cut the skin around his arm and just spin it off. Just take the skin off his arm and give it to
All of
Candle.
Okay,
You're
okay.
gonna
No,
try
no,
and
it's for Candle.
Yeah.
So,
Heal his arm.
so
Okay.
I
Heal his arm.
have already like previously messaged Sir Slaw, and I think the things that he can take without doing a medicine check were skin, like chopping off a finger. Oh, I don't remember what they were. Skin, chopping off fingers or toes, toenails, and something else, and then everything else required a medicine check, I
Right.
believe. So like
What
you
is
said,
scalping?
eyeballs. Scalping
Medicine.
would require a medicine check.
Just random question, like how much of a medicine? How high do I need to hit? I hit a 19. How high would I need to hit if I wanted to
A
get some
19 is-
organs?
19 would be fine enough, perfectly fine for you to extrapolate organs, unless you were going for like something that specifically was like a poison organ in a monster that has poison in it. Then I would
Okay.
make you make a specific medicine roll for that because that has game effects.
All right.
Cool.
I got a question. Could I search this person's body right now to try to find something?
Sure, go for it.
What
Go
do
ahead
I
and make
roll?
an investigation check.
I just want you all to know this is my highest stat.
Oh.
You sure about that?
Well, it's still in.
Oh, your
Pretty
modifier. Oh my god.
16.
Okay, never mind.
He had the dagger that he hurt himself with, which is like
Oh,
a
I'm
little-
taking that.
a little tiny dagger, another Azulat dagger,
Oh, I'm taking that.
and a small coin purse with 15 gold pieces in it.
And I'm all taking that.
Do you take
But-
that? Are you trying to not show any? Because everyone.
No, I'll take it and give it to the guys because you know.
Okay,
I
okay,
want.
so that's going in group loot.
But I'm taking one extra gold,
I don't want it.
and I'll take his gold.
Okay, then that can go into group loot. I don't remember who was treasurer, but
I don't
I
think
think
we
it
picked
was-
someone.
I think it was Kiwi.
I thought it was Kiwi who volunteered.
What?
Like, I legit think it
I don't
was.
remember.
It's
No,
fine
I
if not. No, it's
Definitely did not.
Okay.
I 100% did not.
Someone needs
I
to write it down.
could.
That's all we need to know. Just as long
Yeah.
as someone gets it.
Yeah,
And we
I'll,
don't end
I'll
up with
start
like
doing
4
it.
pouches of 15 gold beans.
I got
Yeah,
it.
I have 4 pouches, 15 gold.
So you guys carve them up. You get whatever you want with the 19. The only organ that you would not be able to get would be the brain. A brain is very, very complexly interconnected with a bunch of different tendons around the
Right.
skull.
If I wanted like
would
preserved,
need you.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanted to just scoop a piece of brain and have brain mush, that would be fine.
What
But
would
if
we
you
have to
wanted
roll?
A 20.
Of what?
DC 20. Medicine check. To preserve the brain.
By the
Oh,
way,
Teasy,
Sly,
come
you
on.
got that.
Am I
arm
getting a
skin?
medicine
Oh,
check?
Teasy, come on. Oh, Teasy, come on. Get the brain.
No.
No, do
I
it.
think while all this is happening, I'm going to. I know that up till this point, Otis has been very kind of like whimsical, carefree, just exploring life, and doesn't really care about rules. And I think I'm actually lawful, or not lawful. I think I'm like neutral.
Yeah, you're chaotic neutral, but I was
Chaotic
actually going to
neutral?
talk to you about that.
And I
You're
just
not chaotic neutral.
yeah, maybe this is the point where I am turning because I for some reason, maybe part of it's just because it's me playing Otis, but I feel like Otis does not like what just happened.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna Misty Step and then have no more level 2 spell slots and just like leave you guys and go to town and be upset because
No.
I
I
can't.
can see it.
As-
And
as much as he
interrogation
likes-
is. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, like it's one thing to be maybe chaotic neutral or we can talk about it, but I don't know if I want to like murder a guy and carve him
Yeah.
up in the field, you know,
Yeah.
and harvest his organs. That,
Someone kept an eye out. You did make a noise audible from 300 feet away with Thunderwave. And
Oh.
then,
well, I
and then
think
you
I'm
held
gonna
and argued, so...
in all that chaos when I was saying like no, or when you asked like say take the brain, I'm probably just gonna verbally I don't know what I would say for Misty Step. I haven't thought of this yet. But I will whisper. You'll probably just hear me. I would probably look you dead in the eye. I wouldn't say no, and whisper something, and you know,
Pop away.
with some frost maybe falling, like you know, like in the winter if you've seen snow, how like the wind blows and there's some snow around it. I will go 30 feet. That's the maximum I can go away from you guys, and just start walking back towards the city.
Is the
Yes.
frost visible?
Yeah, I would say.
Like you
there's
can
like
see
a-
the direction?
Yeah.
Could Elwood at this point just be like, "Oh, Teasy, I didn't mean it, jeez Louise," and like just start sprinting dead fast at him?
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, Otis and Elwood scamper off into the more rural area where the ranchers and all of them are actually reside, and you guys are left into the, I guess this is the more urban area where the ranchers are, and you are left into the rural area, which is truly just open fields with a dead cultist.
So it's just me and Mizara left with
Oh,
the body.
right now?
It's
Okay.
just you and Mizara.
So, all right, we'll just assume I don't know everything that would have gotten from this or what's reasonable. We can talk about it later, but let's assume that we're done.
We should.
Get rid of the body?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. How?
What check would that be? Survival?
What are you exactly trying to do? Like, are you trying to bury it? Are you
I
trying
want to. Yeah.
hide it? Like, put it up in a tree or?
Just throw it up there.
Okay, so something
wait, no,
that
no,
you,
wait, not that.
something that you would know
What?
about this territory, though, about these rolling plains of Corinth, is that the apex predator of this area is actually lions, who will eat anything. So, you always have the option of going and getting your horse and riding it out a couple of hours into the into the wilderness, plopping him down, and lions hopefully taking a look at him. That is something. You also know that there are jaguars that live in the jungle that are just like a day's journey away.
Oh, I'm not gonna put that
Need
much
something
effort into
closer. Yeah, no. I don't think so.
No,
Huh.
lions
I
are a
feel-
constant threat. Like they often eat the rancher's sheep, take the rancher's cows. Like it's a threat to this area.
But our only opportunity to call a lion just sprinted away.
He can actually only speak with small beast, so
Never
he
mind.
can
Oh.
only speak with like little animals, woodland creatures.
Should we just bury him?
We should bury him.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Do either one of you have a shovel?
I have nothing.
I have a serrated pinky there.
Well, let me see. Let me see.
Oh God, hang on.
Let me see. I have
Because we cannot leave the body. We can't do
no.
that.
No, you could. There'd be a lot of bad consequences.
Right. I think there's gonna be bad
Yeah.
consequences from burying it, but
Yeah.
worse.
Probably feed it to the lions. Okay.
But how?
It's only a couple hours, right? It's a couple hours.
Yeah, but I'm very small. Lions can eat me.
Make
Going on a horse.
Say what?
Going on a horse.
Make a
man. Survival.
survival check. Okay, it's above a 10. So you would know that lions would tend to gather around watering holes and places where they could actually get water. And you know that on the way in between Whistlewood and here, there was a watering hole that you would know the general location of that you could go to.
And that's how
Look at
far out?
that, Yeah.
It would take you into the night. It's probably like 3 hours out, 3 hours back. It would take you into the nighttime, but it's just an option.
You don't have anything to bury him. I
Yeah,
think
we don't have a
that's
choice.
kinda-
You know, like,
Yeah.
Candlestick's not an idiot. He's not leaving that body. Like, he's not
Yeah.
leaving it there. No chance. So, yeah, that's fine.
We
Okay.
feed him to the lions, I guess.
Okay. Okay. With some respect, I'm actually quite upset at myself for getting that angry and yelling at Elwood.
I'm not. You did great.
No. Okay, we'll just take him to the lions. I know talking to you wouldn't help, but I had to say it anyway. Why even talk to Candle?
Just trying to have a moral monologue.
Yeah, he's like, you
devil.
did good. I'm
You
like,
did so good.
no.
You did so good. Man, Candlestick is like a cat. Anyway.
I have to control my fucking rage. Okay. I guess we're gonna
Yeah.
wait. We
let's
have yeah.
get the
start
horse
this
and
journey.
get the body and
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
So as you guys are doing that, I'm sorry, for some reason my dark mode is not working. There it goes. Nope. As you guys are doing that, Elwood, you have a little bit of a way to catch up to Otis, as Otis has Misty Step 30 feet away and is now rapidly walking away.
Speed
As you
walking.
guys pass more into the farm area, you now see that there are several sheep and pigs and cows. And the particular farm that y'all had gone next to wasn't really a farm, but more like a ranch. And as you stop to notice this, Otis, Elwood catches up with you.
Otis! Otis!
What?
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. Like, look, I can understand why you're upset. The guy was bad.
Yeah.
He spit in our lady's face. Admit it. She
Oh, I
spit
thought
in
you
the-
said.
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
thought
I
you
was
said
like,
something
what
else.
just happened?
Oh yeah, I didn't understand what you said.
I thought you said a man, and I was like, wait, what?
I'm a man. Sorry.
No,
okay,
admit.
okay. He spit in her face. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because you
Look,
were torturing him.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, not
I threatened.
The three of you, butcherers, cannibals,
Okay.
or
What
whatever you are.
what did I do besides like take a dagger that might be able to help us in the future?
Oh, what do you want?
I'm sorry. I apologize. I should not have done that.
Done what?
Steal a dead man's stuff so disrespectfully.
Okay, I'm just gonna start walking away again.
Yeah.
Hey, Ortiz, come on! Look! We're trying to do this thing.
I'm gonna throw a gold at him as hard as I can and say, buy yourself a drink.
And I will! Thank you very much, but okay. Listen.
It wasn't very
Listen.
hard, by the way, because I can't really throw.
You got 3 above average strength.
Oh. Well, then, I imagine I would probably miss hitting his forehead, but I'm gonna roll for it. What do
Yeah.
I roll to see if I hit him in the forehead?
Watch him be a 20.
Are you that mad at me, bro?
Well, I'm mad at everyone. I think I'm just
Yeah.
mad at everyone right now, and I
It'd
don't
be,
want to talk to you.
/R space D20 plus for thrown. I think the bonus is same for both strength and dex, I believe. Right? You have 13s in both stat.
/RD20.
Yeah, and then plus you're not proficient in throwing gold coins, so +1.
Do I put spaces like /R
/R space D20 +1, and D20 +1 is all next to each other.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, you
I was
missed.
about to be.
It's a crit. Oh god. Leaves an
All right.
imprint on your head.
Well, then I
Elf.
throw it as. You can tell I tried to hit you in the face, but clearly missed. Buy yourself a drink.
Elwood scoops it up from the ground. I will. Thank you very much. But listen, like I didn't mean that. What did I
Just
do?
walking. Still
I'm
walking.
I'm not gonna stop. Like look, if you could have a 2-minute conversation with me.
Or-
If you
we
want
have
me to leave
30
forever,
seconds.
I'll leave forever. I
You
like you, buddy.
apologized for stealing from someone you murdered.
I didn't murder him. Did you murder him?
Okay, but you wanted to. You're
I
offering
no
to
no no
scalp
no
him
no
a
no
lot.
no. I was trying to threaten, like just to get information. You think I want to kill a guy? No, man. You know that guy. His pleasure, his kink, is death. Why would I give him his kink?
Okay, why do you want to scalp him?
But I don't want to scalp him because obviously I'm like ticked off that gnome. I mean goblin. I'm a gnome. Look, he's calling me a dwarf so much. I'm getting confused. Come on, it's been a long day. Please don't.
It's been a long day.
Come on. Like, I don't want to fight. I like you, man.
Say you're sorry.
Can you say
You
you're
know
sorry
that-
for throwing the coin?
You know the sorry song, right?
I'll sing any song you want. What do you want me to sing?
Sing the sorry song.
How does it go?
I'm sorry. You know it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, tease. I'm sorry. And you can have your gold coin back.
Okay, let's go get you a drink.
Oh, you buying?
You're sorry. Let's go.
All right. Hey, if this was that easy, is this how you
I
get free
suppose we
drinks all the
would-
time?
We would find the nearest bar, whatever it is.
Yeah, absolutely. You can.
Are you
Or we
gonna
would
drink too?
head in that direction or whatever.
Are
nice song,
you
by the
going to
way.
find the nearest bar? Or are you going to go back to the tower where you
Oh
Where you
yeah.
stay?
Yeah, we got free
Free
space.
If
booze.
it's getting late, I would probably head to the tower.
Free booze, free booze, free booze.
Yeah.
But
All right, so
remember,
you guys
we were attacked. Just saying.
Free booze.
head to the tower. Candlestick and Mizara, you guys grab your horses out of the stable and you grab, well, I would guess you would grab the horse and the pony so that Candlestick doesn't have to, the horse can't hold both Candlestick and the dead person.
Why
And
not?
you guys And as you guys are walking back, you see an older man with salt and pepper hair, and he has like a real bad farmer's tan. He seems to be in like evening like lounge wear, like afternoon clothes, like a wife beater and some very comfortable pants. And you see him beginning to walk into town, and as you guys pass by, he like tips his hat and continues. Unless you guys stop him, he continues walking into town.
Did you see his medieval wife beater?
I'm sorry,
that's all I can think of.
I said wife beater.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I just imagined it with that fucking. Sorry. Okay. I'll probably
It's called
say
Wife
nothing.
Lover. It's not 2019.
I would probably say nothing.
All right, I'm paranoid. But I don't know the appropriate way to stop and say anything without just drawing more attention to what we're doing. All right.
So he tips his hat and like sees.
Like he saw two people riding out on horses, and it's traditional that whenever you pass someone that you're not gonna rob, you tip your hat, like being like, "I'm not gonna rob you," and like keep going.
But he doesn't see. Okay.
Can I do a perception check or an insight check to see if I find
absolutely.
anything interesting or suspicious about this guy?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
So, you don't get a lot off of him, but what you do get is that wherever he is going there with intent, and he is going there quickly.
Is he like in front of us at this moment, or is we've already passed?
I would have said that by the time that you would discern this, he would be like a little bit away from you, but not super far away from you.
Misa, that's a problem.
I don't want to cause any more trouble today, Candle.
He could have to go to the cheese shop before it closes.
Sure. Or he heard an ominous thunder wave from 300 feet away.
All I'm
And
saying
probably
is it's all
some man
maybes.
yelling and screaming who knows what.
All right, fine. We go.
Okay.
You guys go back to the body, and it seems to have been untouched. You don't see very many you don't see any footprints that aren't y'all's. You know, it doesn't seem to have anything around it. I'm gonna ask you this question because you've never played D&D before, and so you wouldn't think to do this. Do you hide the bloodstains?
On the guy's body?
Do you? No. Do you pick
On like the ground?
You pick up the body and you put it up on the horse. Do you hide where there was blood dripped out of his leg? Because he hit an artery in his leg, and there's blood all over the. So I would assume.
If it's noticeable, yes, Candlestick. Yeah, I would 100%. At least make the attempt.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do
Oh
that.
yeah.
But
It's gonna be a survival check to see
Can
how
I help him
well-
with it?
Yes, it can be with advantage. Whoever has higher survival can roll it.
that's unlikely that'd be me. Actually, mine's
Yeah.
3.
I got 3 too.
Okay.
Roll.
Okay.
Just roll
Why
with
is-
advantage.
Why is mine 3?
Your wisdom is high.
I smart.
You think you did a very good job.
Just like wipe it around. Okay. Should be fine. We should get going so we don't miss the
Yeah.
lion.
You guys
Yeah.
think that you have wiped it down pretty good, and
yeah,
you
this is
set
gonna
out.
come back to bite us. I can tell. You can feel it in the air. I smell it.
You set out onto the way to find the watering hole. Just one more survival check from Mizara with advantage because Candlestick is helping you to find the watering hole. No, it was a 10. So it takes you a while. It takes you longer than it normally does, but you do end up finding the watering hole that does have several lion tracks in the mud, and you can kind of put the body in the tall grass around the watering hole.
I'm scared of getting attacked. Can I just like yeet him in?
Oh yeah, you can just
Okay.
yeet him in the water.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you just chuck the body into the water. Lots of splashing, lots of noise. No houses around here, but surely some lions probably heard that.
Okay. All right.
As they are doing that, Otis and Elwood, you find yourself now in the tower, and Adam does not seem to be there, but he's not at the front desk at least. But you bow to the greeter, and the greeter allows you inside, and you I'm assuming partake in some alcohol and some berries and some beautiful things like that.
Yeah.
Otis.
So far, Otis hasn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so far I haven't consumed alcohol.
Yeah.
I haven't decided if he eventually will or not, but I think for now I definitely want some water and some of those berries.
Mm-hmm.
The like strawberries and everything. And he would probably request. I would probably request a book.
Didn't Adam say you could access his library?
I don't remember. I was just trying
He
to think.
said that you guys could have a conversation in his library one day.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I would ask the servants like, is Adam available, or is he in his library by chance?
The servants,
Oh, they don't talk.
they can't speak, and you can't even like really see them.
I just know they're there, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
If Adam's around, tell him I'd love to talk to him. Otherwise, would you bring me a book? Bring me. It's a surprise. Whatever you want. Bring me a book.
Awesome. And I think with the image of a book coming out on the plate, as the horse and pony ride back into town, that is where we end for tonight.
Okay.
Oh, I can't get him to get a white claw. No, I can't.
I probably
You
would.
have a
was
white
cracking
claw
the-
by now. You have a white claw by now.
Wow.
Okay.
Switch this over. Cool. All right. Yeah, that was interesting.
It's drama.
Character development.
I want to say
I love
this
it.
outside of I want to say this on stream specifically because I want this to be, I don't know. I think it's very fascinating. This is the first time that the party has to add any sort of internal conflict.
Yeah.
And that makes me very excited.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone so far, I won't elaborate on this a whole lot because we'll say that for the off-stream stuff, but everyone so far has let Candlestick get away with anything he wants for like 3 months.
That's true.
You guys have let him get away with anything he wants. And this is the first time both Mizara and Otis have been like, I don't know about this. That's very fascinating to me. I'm excited to see where this goes.
If it's not clear to everyone too, I'm not actually like mad at my
He's
friends.
he's actually
Okay,
upset.
good.
He's
Yeah.
probably not going to be here
He
next
sent me
week.
hate mail.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to quit the show, guys. So yeah,
Last
rip.
time
Don't
see him.
at me, okay? Don't at
So.
me.
Kit, why are you mad at everybody? But no, that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. What'd you guys think?
Yeah.
If you kill a squirrel, you kill me.
You killed.
Yeah, I have thoughts about that. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I had plans for that squirrel, but I couldn't get it, so I just let that go.
I have a wonderful kebab recipe.
No, that's messed up. That's the one thing I wanted.
Another thing that I don't mind being on the on-stream content as we end here, and we don't have to elaborate super hard, but like I legitimately don't know what we could have done to get information out of that guy.
Yo, I don't
Like
You
know.
once we
could've
failed
just-
all those rolls, I feel like it was just lost cause no matter what, right? That's what it
You
felt
probably
like.
could have just walked past him and done command, and then like he said it out loud, and you're like, "What? I didn't know what you said," and just persuade him and just walk away.
Yeah, but Kiwi, that's the smart thing to do. We are literally a gaggle of clowns. All right?
Yeah,
No one
I
knows what
wasn't
they're
here
doing.
last time, so I couldn't be like, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't sacrifice me," and like all that.
You are indeed
That's
a
a good
posse
point.
of clowns, and you're all pretty insane.
Whoop, whoop.
Because that RP trying to sell him was golden, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The robes and
definitely didn't-
everything.
I definitely didn't think about. Yeah, like that we're gonna be running into a crazed person. You know, like
yeah.
probably a really interesting character. To say
Yeah, I
the
thought you guys were gonna get in a fight. I was like, "Are you guys gonna be okay, like without me?" Like,
Well,
I
just
don't
the
know.
Thunder Wave, you know.
Well, the
Not-
problem with all the with the poor religion checks and such is that y'all ended up not doing anything that a cult of Alzalot normally would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We, like, I don't know if you want us to shave this for the post show, but we did have a way for you guys to actually, like, literally join the cult. Like, it was an option. We came up with it over
Yeah.
this past week, and then the
That makes me
roles
sad.
were just not
Oh, hey,
there.
it's still possible. What are you talking about? He's just one man.
It's true.
Like, he's just one man. They don't need him.
Over.
Oh,
We just did them a
man.
favor. What are you talking about? He goes around town bragging about being in this cult, right? We did him a favor, right? They're able to keep it a secret, right? They owe us. Okay,
except
Yeah.
for the blood on the ground.
that's fine. No one's gonna see that, obviously. Come on.
The DMs will remember this.
That's never gonna come back to bite us in the
Yeah.
butt, Kiwi.
Okay.
Ever. Anyway, chat, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the love and for all the support. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and everyone's just gonna say their goodbyes, their like what they're gonna be up to for the next week, and then we're gonna do some off-stream content, and then hopefully we'll see you guys next week around the same time. Who wants to go first? Do I have a volunteer? All right, too late. It's
Me.
Bless.
Oh,
Okay.
Woo.
hi. Do you like gnomes?
Oh.
Gnome gang. No, if you don't know, my name is Blessious. I stream every day, twitch.tv/Blessious, and I usually upload every day to youtube.com/Blessious. And this week, there's a big update to a game that I frequent called Destiny 2. I've been in that pretty heavily, and that's what I got going on for the rest of the week. And then gonna be trying the new Smash Brothers character, Hero Dragon Quest, and maybe Fire Emblem, and finish writing my Elwood X Blade fanfiction.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Wait, did you say that on stream earlier, or is that off stream when you
Yeah.
said that?
That was on stream.
I
yeah.
was on stream.
Anyway. Kit, your turn.
Hey, I'm Kit. I call scammers mostly and code stuff on Twitch, and there's highlights on YouTube. It's just Kitboga if you look it up. So we'll be doing that the rest of the week, and excited about some. It's weird to say I'm excited about scams. So, in the weirdest way, especially if you haven't seen me before. I like to investigate, and there's been a couple weird ones popping up. So we're gonna be looking at some new ones soon too.
Cool. And he's mad at the whole cast. All right, Kiwi.
Yeah, I hate you all.
Come on, man. My name is Kiwi, and on my channel I stream story-rich games and mostly first playthroughs. So we usually just go through it together, and me and chat will just talk about how we feel about the game and all that fun stuff. I'm currently doing Persona, and still haven't started Wolfenstein the series yet, but I plan on doing that soon, and then maybe Dark Souls 3 as well. So that will be fun for some
Dark Souls
rage.
3 is the best.
I'm excited. But
Cool.
kind of not.
And Alex and Max.
Hi, I'm Alex. I know I didn't talk a lot this episode, but the one section took like the entire episode, but that's okay. I don't stream, I don't do anything like that, but I do have a Twitter, and I love talking to people and posting like a D&D fun facts, lore about the land, things about that, about the Wayward Arrow setting that Max and I created. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Hey, I'm Heavy Metal Flump. I occasionally stream here and there, not very consistently, but you can follow me on Twitch. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to get better about tweeting and actually using social media. But yeah, other than that, you mainly just find me doing TV.
Cool beans. And last couple things, guys, as we head out, again, jump on that Discord, !Discord. If you want access to the extra content and stuff, do !Patreon. We appreciate every single one of you for hanging out and watching and supporting the show and being fantastic people. Thank you guys so much. I think I was saying, I don't know if I said this on stream or before stream, but like this is very much becoming a really cool, fun, like side passion project for me. So I don't know. I really enjoy this. I hope you guys do too. I hope everyone part of the cast is enjoying it as well. It's been a blast so far. And this officially marks the end of our 4th episode, which is an entire month of doing this live, which is kind of cool. It is a small milestone, but it's a milestone nonetheless. And I think that's dope. We've been doing this for 3 months total now, which is crazy to think about. But yeah,
that's really fun.
Yeah,
it really does
for
fly.
sure.
Cool. And I guess the last thing before we bounce out of here, if you guys have any suggestions, this is for chat. If you guys have any suggestions for things you would like us to do either for off-stream content or like interactive stuff, because we're gonna start working on that soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, TM. Let us know. Pop in the Discord and like just at SirSlaw and be like, hey, I'd love if you guys started doing stuff like X. I'd love to hear about it so we can, give you better stuff.
Actually, under the Monarch's plot folder with the spoilers warning, there's feedback and ideas. There's actually a little chat that you guys can go pop all of that stuff in so that we can actually keep it and it doesn't get lost in general chat.
Sick. Oh, I forgot. What am I up to until next stream, bro? I don't, or sis, I don't know. Not a lot. It's just lots of working and stuff. The only streaming I'm doing right now is purely this. So, for now. But we'll see. Anyway, chat, I love you guys. Bye. Everyone wave. Make them feel like they're loved. Bye.
You're loved.